welcome back to the Bro Force Squad podcast. We're coming at you live from Jakku to give you another one of our world-famous movie commentaries on Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Now, we have our screens paused at the Lucasfilms logo, so if you guys want to sync up with us, we'll go around the Star Killer base and meet the bros. As always, I'm your host, Brian Banner, and I'm here with our very own First Order, starting with our own General Hux, Jeff Hornacek. Now, Jeff, I know that you think that desert planets are the shit, so which one's better, Jakku or Tatooine?
Before I answer, totally unrelated, please remind me, what is the age of consent on each of those two planets?
7 and 17.
I will get back to you.
And next, we have our very own Sith Lord in training, Matthew F. Geiger. Now, Geiger, I know you feel the pull to drink some water sometimes, but how do you keep yourself focused on drinking beer?
A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I was sober, but now it's present tense and I'm drunker than shit. Back to you, Banner.
Appreciate that. And last but not least, we have our own General Phasma, a.k.a. our legal counsel, Ronnie Cycli. Now, Cycli, I want to know how a division of the Empire can afford to create an entire planet base that kills stars and can destroy multiple planets at the same time after the Empire has fallen and the Rebel Alliance has taken power again.
Taxes, man. Socialist state right there.
It's fucking sick,
taxing the hell out of them.
All right, guys. Again, we have our videos paused at the Lucasfilms logo, and we're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1.
Man, that Diet Coke made a nice noise when you opened it, Geiger.
A long time ago.
I'm glad you're
Yeah,
watching your calories,
far
Geiger,
away.
because you're a little big, and you talk a little slow.
I know. I'm fatter than... If you guys don't know at home, I'm fatter than shit and I talk really slow on the podcast.
We call him Jabba the Hutt for a
Yeah,
reason.
just Mom told me that. And for those, fun fact, all you guys that are really Bro Force Squad's buffs, if you will, this is the very first time all four of us have ever been together, and this is live from Banner's lab.
And another spoiler, in person, we don't get along, actually. We realized we don't really enjoy each other's
Oh
company.
my god, shut the fuck up.
Luke Skywalker has vanished. But as we know now, he's come back, if you've seen any of the trailers for The Last Jedi.
I remember before I saw this, somebody was like, dude, this movie's sick. So it starts off, Luke is missing. I was like, spoilers? He goes, that's literally the first sentence of the crawl. I was like, all right, well, I didn't know that.
It's better
Sorry
than...
that I punched you.
That's better than war!
War!
I don't know, that was good. War and the sand, the whole arc around sand I loved. I really dug it.
Well, you are
You like sand?
No, it's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere. Just like my ex-wife.
Oh.
Susan, you don't need to bring her into
Rachel.
this.
Don't talk about Susan that
God,
way.
I can't keep track of your ex-wives anymore.
Do you think there was any, one person in theaters when it started with the crawl? They were like, oh, sick! Like, well, obviously, bro.
I was like, fuck, I gotta read. I'm out.
Man, that was loud.
Sorry. My wife reads The Crawl to me when we're in the theaters. I'm that guy that everybody hates. Like, can you just fucking read yourself?
You're the guy in the library that's like,
Who's that guy that will see the stars in the background and says that means something for the next movie or something?
yeah, if you're
Fuck
that
that guy.
if you're that guy, don't comment on this
Yeah.
video, please.
That guy exists?
Look at that planet. It looks so beautiful before it's about to get blown to fucking shit, probably.
I still see this shit and I think, oh, you're copying Spaceballs. And then
No,
I
it looks like a
realize-
shampoo bottle or a douche.
Same thing in the Star Wars universe.
They both make things smell nice.
I don't know about you guys. I saw this movie a little bit late, so I had something spoiled for me, but seeing Star Wars again in theaters and knowing that it was actually taken care of and not the prequels was just fucking incredible.
Which, how much of a shit on the prequels is that to go, hey, George Lucas, you didn't take care of your own story, but Disney did a good job.
Well, a bigger dig at the prequels is the first line of this movie. This will begin to set things right. And I don't think it was an accident from J.J. Abrams.
And we're all kids of the 90s, so our parents got us hooked on the Star Wars because they're fucking awesome. And then we were all pumped to go see the prequels when we were in 3rd grade, and we're like, okay, these are just kind of okay. So this is our first time actually seeing an actual Star Wars movie in theaters. This one right here. And it lived up, for sure.
I remember my parents and my uncle taking me to go see the re-release, the special edition ones in theaters. But I didn't I didn't understand it because I'd already seen them on VHS before, so I didn't get the excitement that I got when I went to this.
And plus, I remember that because it was maybe a year or two after Phantom Menace. And I remember it was
right before Phantom Menace.
Was it Menace before? Because I remember.
Yeah, it was like 97 is when they did that. And
I was more excited for Phantom Menace, I felt like, unfortunately.
I was too. And guys, I know, let's just get it out of the way. That lightsaber scene it's a top 5 scene in Star Wars.
You could
It was very well done.
Yeah, Phantom Menace is better.
And
than
honestly,
Attack of
probably the
Clones.
best cast they've ever had. They didn't act well because Lucas fucked it up, but that cast is better than any cast they've ever had.
What are the odds that this guy just handed Poe like drugs?
That's 6.
Here, put this up your ass. I'm kind of on my last warning with the courts.
He's like, I could just carry it. He's like, I would be more comfortable if you put it up your ass.
This scene, when I saw it, I'm like,
This is sick.
I'm like, okay, this is, and if you listened to us before, you haven't. The first scene doesn't have to be the best scene, but it has to set a tone. And this is what it did right here. Set
The
a
thing I
fucking
loved
tone.
about Abrams, he was like, dude, enough green screen. Let's actually blow shit up. Let's have this be an actual ship that Poe can climb up.
Did you imagine if Michael Bay directed it? Oh, he's so much better.
Banner would love that, yeah.
I love
I'm
Poe
not gonna
Dameron.
complain.
Listen, I'm gonna give some love to people that aren't humans. BB-8, I dug it. It was, I really liked it in this movie.
I think it was a shame he didn't get nominated for the Oscar, though.
I heard
It was a snub.
the drug use that BB-8
It's because
was
he's a
doing behind the
conservative.
scenes.
That's the only reason.
Typical liberal Hollywood.
No, I know.
Meryl Streep
Liberal
had BB-8's
Hollywood
back,
here.
yeah.
You can be Democrat and fucking, be getting massages in your bathrobe, but if you vote for Trump, you're out of here.
All right, we're not a political podcast.
Yeah, we're not. We're just making. If you're, dude, I didn't vote, so don't comment below that I'm like something because I'm not.
The job of the flamethrower guy, it's super easy. Hey, you guys go do the fight. I'll just walk in and light huts on fire.
That is a death stick.
You have to be like tenured in union.
See, BB-8 is a team player. He is actually sticking that up his ass.
It's like, give it to me, yeah.
Can you be an awesome fighter pilot and not have a bitch in a leather jacket?
No
See this,
shit,
see Top
man.
Gun, see fucking Han Solo. You have to have a leather jacket.
Poe is a badass.
I heard that originally he was supposed to die, but everybody loved him so much they brought him back.
He's
I don't
like
know if
one
you
of the
guys
best
can
action-
confirm or deny that.
Who's everybody?
Everybody ever.
And this, I believe, is the first scene ever where you actually see a stormtrooper's
Skin?
like skin, except for when Han Solo dressed up as one, but that didn't count.
Magically had 2 different sizes of stormtroopers.
I like how they did this where they marked him with the blood because we've never really seen blood before. I mean, I know
See, if my
in A New Hope you do when he chops the dude's arm off, but with a lightsaber. But this is the first time you see somebody bloody, and that's how they mark that that's gonna be Finn, so you can tell him apart from the other stormtroopers.
If my wife was up here, she'd say something how this has to do with the Bible and like with like sheep to slaughter and stuff like that. But
No, I don't think that guy got shot. That was just a chick on her period. But so we've gotten away from the facts. We've had some cool, fun facts in our commentaries. I'm going to bring a few back tonight in between beers.
Real quick, speaking of beers, Psycho, will you beer me?
I got you.
So my first fact.
we have a cooler probably bigger than your apartment that you're listening to us.
This
in
is
right
me when I walk into the club on a Friday. You pay me my respects. And also, why is there a cover tonight? This isn't even a live band.
I don't know, this band isn't even that good. You want me to pay $10?
Matt wears a lot of black because it's slimming.
It is. I'm a really fat person.
You're very large and in charge.
All the stuff about lifting weights and protein shakes and it's all a wash.
My mom is listening to this right now saying, like, I didn't call you fat, but Mom, it's too late. The damage is done.
Here's a fun fact. During this time, I was still interested in Kylo Ren. Actually, I was really fucking digging him until about an hour.
This thing that's about to happen with the laser is...
Oh my god. I come to my pants 4 times in the
How
theaters
can you
when I
say
saw it.
I
laser
think you
without
should go
doing
to
the
a doctor
parentheses
about
with your
that.
hands like Dr. Evil?
Laser.
The laser.
Laser beams attached to my
God, this is awesome.
That old guy died
And
from
I love his lightsaber. How I don't think they ever say it in this movie, but I read a bunch of stuff about this. It's homemade. I guess he
Yeah.
made it himself.
That's why it's all like
It looks like
it's not as crisp.
It looks like a medieval time sword.
It's like a craft beer. It's like he made it on his own. The humor here, I did not like this.
I didn't either.
That shit's weird.
There's times to be humorous in Star Wars. I didn't feel like this was probably it.
Yeah, mainly because this is lacking one extreme element, and that's called Han Solo.
He's the only one that can be funny.
Yeah, I think that they wanted this guy to be Han Solo. He's
For sure, I think he is the next generation Han Solo.
Because the thing is, Han Solo was funny, but he was never funny in front of Vader, because Vader tortured him, and he's like, dude, he didn't even ask me any questions.
I think I said this. Secondly, was I talking to you about this? In these next three, in this one, Last Jedi, and the Episode 9, they're going to be replacing their big three from the originals.
100%.
You have Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Luke Skywalker as your big three in the originals. They replaced Han Solo with Rey in this one. I think in The Last Jedi, they're going to be replacing either Luke or Leia, whoever
It's gotta be
dies.
Leia, just
I think,
she's dead.
yeah, because of the real life events. R.I.P. Carrie Fisher.
I love this part, but when Kylo actually looks at Finn and he knows, he's just like, dude, something's wrong with him. He's turning. It shows that I don't mind Kylo Ren with his powers. His powers are almost maybe better than Vader's, even how he can like get shit out of people.
They're 100%
He's just
better.
a little baby back.
He listens
bitch.
to too much good Star Wars.
Yes,
is what
yeah,
you're saying.
way too much.
No
My morning
such thing
jacket.
as too much good.
Yeah,
shit.
I don't understand that too much.
I bet you side with the rich and the famous.
BB-8's doing the walk of shame home. It's like, I thought he cared. I
Surprised
thought
he's
we
not-
were gonna watch TV and watch his favorite show.
I wish he was holding his heels as he was like rolling back. He'll call. He'll
Like,
call.
BB, you don't even have any
He
feet.
just had an early class on a Saturday.
He's definitely gonna text me. I'm not even. Why am I even worried about it?
Do you guys like the new look of the ships?
I do.
I love the new X-Wing.
I love how they made futuristic ship even look more futuristic in this.
Even Poe Dameron right now is like, holy fuck, this place is awesome.
J.J. Abrams, you're the fucking man. And this was cool too, where Poe Dameron's like, because honestly, so the First Order is kind of down on their luck on this, right? Because the Rebellion won, so they don't know how big they have it.
Right, and here's what bothers me about this movie. Like, few things. They're technically the rebels in this, right?
Technically,
The First
yes.
Order.
By definition, they would be the
because
rebellion.
good won after
The
Return of the
established
Jedi.
order
Yeah.
would be whatever. What's the fucking? It's not the Senate anymore.
The
They're the resistance is what they call them.
Yeah, but
Which I
What
don't
are you
like.
resisting?
I don't
yourself?
like that.
That
No.
pisses me off. That's exactly it. That pisses me off. You're in charge. You're not resisting shit. No.
So Finn is African American, which is just awesome.
This
It's
is my
awesome to
wife,
have.
by the way.
Guys, I know we don't have volume on right now, but I'm going to talk about the score. Ray's song right here, I'm going to turn it up a little bit, is fan-fucking-tastic.
Does this remind you of anything else? Maybe beginning of the Guardians of the Galaxy, whenever she's like just a searcher, like fucking. just-
Great analogy, yeah.
Yeah.
Except I didn't want to bang Chris Pratt. That's a lot.
Come
Yeah,
on.
you
Bump the
did.
brakes on that.
It was one time.
I just said I would give him an over the jeans hand job. That's all I said.
But
And
as
I
long as you
think
say
I
no homo, you're
was
fine.
drinking
Guys,
wine
he's-
at the time.
You can do whatever
No,
you
you're
want.
actually having
Just
sex
say
with a
no.
man. There's sometimes the line doesn't really apply.
Ray looks like the chick at 24 Hour Fitness that works out at 6 a.m. with you. There's like, dude, there's no way I could talk to her. She's just way too intense. I
Can we
think.
just say this? Whoever the casting director was, Daisy Ridley was a relative unknown when this happened.
I had no idea who she was coming into this.
I still don't know who she is.
It was which is we've been
Yeah,
we're worried about you.
She's gonna be fired. She's on Murder of the Orient Express.
Check it
which,
out.
By the time this comes out, it might be in theaters. Actually, I
How
think she'll
hot
be
is
really
her
good in this.
December going to be with The Last Jedi? and
She's
Origins?
going to be in Ocean's 14 because I just wrote the plot for that. That's not even rumored at all. But once fucking everyone sees that, they're going to be like, man, we
No,
should
but they're
make
doing
this movie.
Ocean's 8 with Sandra.
No, after they read our squad blog on our website that gets 100 hits a month. They're
All right,
gonna
guys.
do it.
First fact of the day. So Rey's outfit here on Jakku is actually inspired by early drawings that Lucas had in the original Star Wars regarding Luke Skywalker, and his original concept was to make Luke a woman. He did not stray too far from that
No.
in A New Hope.
No, I thought Luke was a woman.
In fact, she might be going to Tachi to pick up some power converters. Which, and now that we've earned it, I think those are tampons.
Yeah, she's got to stop by CVS to get some tampons and some.
I love her little
Hershey's
speeder
chocolates.
thing that she's on.
The little biscuits that she eats, I would eat that. I
Oh,
would
for
dip that
sure.
in blue milk.
So
Are you guys a little disappointed that blue milk didn't come back in this?
It'll return.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it
Yeah,
was
that's
in,
the only reason I'm seeing the next one.
Yeah.
They've teased it.
They
yeah.
gotta, it's built in
We're all
Georgia.
gonna watch this together. Once the blue milk comes on, Cyclo's just gonna be like, Welp, and then just walk
I'm
out.
ready to go.
The very
you
first
going?
words of the crawl is going to be blue milk with an exclamation point.
And then a completely unrelated new paragraph
Yeah,
starts.
you're just gonna say, okay.
Like, well, why the fuck is that? What
So
we
getting
start?
ahead of myself, were you guys like cool with Rey and Kylo Ren? Just basically like Kylo's had, I think, a lot of training. Snoke kind of trained him. I think Luke trained him too. Rey's had no training, but she's like already a badass. Are you guys cool with that? Because Luke didn't know anything about the Force until Yoda got a hold of him. This chick, once she kind of gets in tune with it, can kick the baddest ass dude in the fucking galaxy.
So
it
for
seems
me, I would say if we had this podcast a week ago, it really pissed me off. But now that we've seen the new trailer for The Last Jedi,
Okay.
they make her look like she's more powerful than any Jedi of all time. Because Luke says, I've only seen anything like this that scared me, this kind of power, and it scared me once before. But last week, when I thought
Or
she
do you
was just
assume
a
he's
person,
talking about Kylo when he says that?
I'm assuming he's talking about, I'm hoping
I think he's talking about Kylo.
Kylo and her.
Guys, I'm
I'm
gonna
hoping he's talking about the
I
Emperor.
think he's talking about Vader.
guys. I
I
need
think
about
the Emperor.
But when he
Maybe.
says it didn't scare me, like, he respected Vader. He was like, dude.
The Emperor with his whole lightning shit that he saw.
By the way, sorry, real quick. So the person who sold her the portions, the fat CGI person, that's Simon Pegg. That was his cameo in the movie.
So, another question I have. If she is the most powerful Jedi ever, she has to have some good parents. Do you think there's any chance that this is the offspring of Luke and Leia? Like, they actually got together sometime and actually had a kid?
She would have
No
four
way.
arms.
A little drunk. They were a little drunk. They were in Arkansas.
it was
It's
a threesome with Han.
Game of Thrones has made it acceptable. If that happened, I think there's a lot of people out there who'd just be like, it's part of the story.
I agree with that, except for the fact that at the end of the day, Disney is at the helm, and I don't think that they would allow that.
You think Disney's not pro-incest?
I don't
As long
think
as she's
so.
not Jewish, it's
It's
fine.
like Jewish incest is worse than incest.
All right, guys, I need about 3.5 minutes here to explain some shit.
Okay, Cycly, can you give me a beer?
Yeah,
That's
Here's
a long
our-
time. I actually need a beer too if Maynard's gonna.
Everyone, if you're listening, time to go to the bathroom, go get a drink.
Yeah, Banner's going to
shit.
explain a
Take a
story.
shit even. Don't even piss. Call your mom. She probably misses you.
All right, so fuck me then.
I'm just kidding, Banner. I'm all ears.
Banner, we're joking. Talk.
No, fuck you guys.
We're in your lives.
Guys, it
and we're
worked.
just having fun.
He shut down even though we gave him the option.
All right, fine. No. So I think Qui-Gon in The Phantom Menace was right.
But what?
Anakin is bringing balance to the Force.
He did it
He already did.
No, he didn't.
for the Sith. For the Sith, he
No,
did.
that's not balance.
I mean,
Hang in there with me
when
before
he-
you know.
when he-
I
Before
want
you
the whole-
comment.
I want the whole 3 minutes.
Before
Yeah,
you
that was not a
comment.
3-minute explanation.
But the thing
Well,
is,
I
you
was
just
pausing
asked me
for
a
effect.
question. You asked me a question.
Oh, he was pausing for
I was pausing for
The
effect.
Jedi
It's a
was more-
rhetorical question.
All right. Well, I was answering it correctly, but go ahead.
So, he said Anakin is going to bring balance to the Force, right? Anakin got with Natalie Portman, had Luke and Leia.
Yep.
Luke did not bring balance to the Force because obviously the Sith is still out there with Snoke and Kylo Ren. So now, because Luke is Anakin's offspring, he is going to not train Rey, who appears to be the most powerful Jedi or the most powerful Force person that we've met up till this point. She is not going to be light side. She is not going to be dark side because Luke is going to train her that just use the Force in general, not for good or for bad. Thus meaning that because Anakin went to train with the Jedi / switch to the Sith, he is bringing balance to the Force through his lineage.
Couldn't balance mean though the same amount of Jedi?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
two
Balance
Jedi
means
for two.
equal. Okay, the scene
No,
in
think of
Empire,
a teeter-totter.
the scene
Yeah.
in Empire Strikes Back when Vader tortures Han. I always wanted to
Homage.
show us, don't tell us. They're showing us right here. This is a fucking awesome scene, J.J. Abrams. I command you. Great job. Don't really like when he takes off the mask, but this is showing a side of the Force we have never ever seen before. Just imagine if we could get the ideas of our wives, like what they're thinking all the time.
We finally know what they're mad at us for.
I
We'd
know.
probably
We would
stop though. It would be like when Jean Grey looks in someone's mind and fucking freaks out.
So, Brian, I'm going to respect your rant there. I want to bring up a question. So you said, Ray gets to just use the Force and that in a neutral sense. But that's why I consider myself a Sith, That's the thing about the Sith. They could use the Force as they want, and the thing Jedi aren't allowed to use the Force.
I'm not going to disagree with what you're saying, but Devil's Advocate is one of my favorite games. Would you agree that the Sith, more often than not, use their powers for bad?
Sex.
I think we're watching a very specific point of view. I think we're led to believe the Sith are all evil.
And I'll give you that point. But if Rey says, "Hey, I'm not going to use it to always do the right thing, but if I see something that's wrong, I'm going to stop that from happening."
Cycly has had some very good pro-Sith points on the podcast.
Okay, everyone, we need to make a SWOT analysis on the Sith. Strengths, you get a fuck.
Yeah,
Weaknesses,
you're done.
Weaknesses, you don't get a fuck.
Yeah.
Opportunity, you might get a fuck more. Threats, is there STDs in the future?
There's gotta be.
Force them off of you.
Yeah, it's called Space AIDS, Geiger.
Okay, so there you go. That's the SWOT analysis. So now it's up for our listeners to interpret. So
comment below
and let us
know.
Let us know if there are STDs in the future. So
if you want to dig it, go ahead.
Well, I didn't feel worthy of digging it.
I'm in your house. You can dig it. I'm in your lab.
Guys, now that we're back in the First Order's sex chamber here with Poe Dameron, which, good for him. You normally have to pay double for this in Germany, but he's getting it for free right now.
This is what we're going to look like after this.
And you want us to fucking feel sorry for you. Another fun fact, and by fun fact I mean this is going to make Geiger hate Kylo Ren even more. So there were 3 finalists for the role, which this doesn't make sense based on these 2 names I'm reading.
Efron's one.
The story would have had to change. No. It came down to Adam Driver, Michael Fassbender, and Hugo Weaving.
Dude, Fassbender would have murdered him.
But how is he Han Solo's
He's a little
son?
too old.
Yeah.
Spoilers. And by the way, this is according to IMDb, so...
I thought Efron was rumored.
V for Vendetta.
Yeah, that's...
Banner, wasn't Efron rumored?
He was rumored for something.
I thought Efron was rumored for him. I thought Efron was rumored.
I feel this for Poe.
I feel like Efron is rumored for everything.
Efron was rumored to bang every chick on Earth. And
Look, guys, call me gay, but I'd let that Wildcat
You're gay.
You're gay. But yeah, I'd fuck him too.
I'd let that Wildcat in.
Gotcha.
Is that a High School Musical reference?
Maybe, yes, it
Hey,
was.
fun fact for you listeners. Jeff Hornacek and I actually went and saw High School Musical 3 in theaters together.
And didn't not enjoy it.
I love Finn. He's like, "Can you drive?" He's like,
Thanksgiving
"Yeah." He's like,
weekend.
"You like
Thanksgiving
hip hop?"
weekend.
He fucking just cranks it up.
This is the equivalent of like when you get a fucking parking boot on your car. Like, I was here less than an hour.
Poe's like, "I'm gonna crank some DMX. You cool with that?" X gonna give it to you.
What?
I'm gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you.
Do you think Star Wars casting calls for like the First Order or anything is like, if you look like a Nazi from Germany, just come here, you'll probably get the role, because every single person looks like a Nazi pretty much.
Which camera am I supposed to look in for the audition? Is it this one on the left? There's no speaking part. Okay, so which camera? I don't think you understand, bro. There's no lines. You don't have anything in your hand.
That noise.
The TIE Fighter noise, iconic.
This guy.
And my wife not orgasming.
The only noise that rivals the TIE Fighter noise is the noise of a raptor in Jurassic
I don't know.
Park.
If you've seen Blade Runner, it's
That
pretty
and a
cool.
white soccer mom asking to speak to someone.
Blade Runner's so well directed. It doesn't have a story or any acting, but who gives a fuck, right? That doesn't matter. Check out our Blade Runner review.
That was the most shameless plug we've
It
ever
was
had,
disgusting.
and we have had some really bad
To
ones.
pick myself back up, though, these are movies you have to see in the fucking theater. You just have to. And my dad saw the first Star Wars when he was a senior in high school. He said he waited outside. It was hotter than shit to fucking go in there. And you just have to see them in theaters. You feel it. It's so fucking fun. If there's a movie that represents America, maybe besides like Back to the Future or something like that, it's Star Wars. This is our movie. It's awesome.
Let me ask you guys this: did you guys see it in
What'd you
3D?
say, Jeff? Oh, Jeff made a joke. I don't think he'll say it on the pod. It's fine.
Did you guys see this in 3D in the theaters?
Yes, I did. And my mom has never seen a movie in 3D before.
Oh, I bet that was
And
fun.
she was like trying to catch stuff. It was like insane.
I will purposely not go see a movie.
I personally don't like 3D.
It's pretty cool in 3D. It takes away from stuff.
Yeah.
I watched it actually. I watched it again just in regular, just so I could get more of the. Because you know me, I'm more of a lines guy, more of a script guy. I want to know the stories. So all the CGI stuff.
Which is really funny because you are the one guy that is always show me, don't tell me. but you literally just said, I prefer you to tell me.
But that doesn't make sense because you're sucking Michael Bay's dick, so that makes sense that you want more of that. I want more of like a lot of the movies I have like I like a good story. I like a good slow cook, you know.
Can Michael Bay? Is there anybody that does a better chase scene than Michael Bay?
Just get a day on this pod where he doesn't get either shit or praise? He's probably
it's a consistent theme.
He's like, it's always like a mountain. Can I just maybe flatline for a while?
I will only go see a 3D film if it was purposely, the entirety was for 3D. Like, that's it. It is a 3D film.
This is pretty...
Not Star Wars. Here are some scenes in 3D.
So like Avatar.
Converted.
Avatar, obviously that was 10 years ago, but...
Some of these movies are filmed in 3D. This one is converted into 3D.
Elephant in the room. So, of course, the First Order is very, very by the book and everything. So, in the morning, whenever they, raise the First Order flag, does Finn kneel?
No way, man.
I don't understand the question.
So, this scene was very well lighted.
Good transition there.
I like how they show him taking each piece of the armor off here.
Where are they at here?
Tatooine?
Jakku. Do you think they have AAA on Jakku? Could they just call somebody and they just tow it to
Just
town?
hit OnStar. I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah, I have a card. I'm a member.
Oh God, I hope
my
he had
TIE
insurance.
Fighter's just fucking burnt to shreds.
I hope he had insurance. He was texting too. I saw it.
And you always call AAA. It's like, we're not sure where you're at. Just look for the burn-ass fucking TIE Fighter in the center of the desert.
Hold on. I want to know this. How did Poe's jacket get taken off? Because he was wearing it, right? And then he got flung from the TIE Fighter, we find out later.
Come on. If we were pilots and we were about to die, I would hand you my jacket and be like, let this...
What's more important, your life or this fucking jacket?
We all do know that it is a nice jacket. We all know that, like, I don't really care what happens as long as I look cool doing it.
Right.
Guys, I have two fun facts real quick. First one about Jakku. J.J. Abrams, in several scenes, I'm hoping one is the scene where they find the Millennium Falcon, placed in the background several pod racers from Star Wars Episode 1 of Phantom Menace.
That was really fun.
That was hilarious. This next one may be a little less fun, but it is a bit boner-inducing. Sorry, Mama Hornacek, I know she hates when I reference boners on the podcast.
She does.
Well, okay.
She doesn't mind it when I raise it up.
All right, guys. She listens to this. 3 people who auditioned for the role of Rey, and this is why the casting director needs more credit, because these would have been easy plays. Elizabeth Olsen, Jennifer Lawrence, and Shailene Woodley.
I'm glad it's not Shailene Woodley.
I would have dug Olsen.
I would have dug Olsen, too.
Handmaid's Tale girl?
No.
She's in Avengers.
She's in the Avengers.
Yeah.
She's the new hot Olsen. Elizabeth Olsen, Lawrence, and Shailene Woodley.
Get the fuck out of here. Dude,
yeah, we've seen you not try enough. And
we're X-Men.
That was better than she did it.
I know. That's why I should act. Hey, call me up. At Matt Geiger. Let me know.
Guys, she wasn't that bad. She was really good in Passengers. If you guys
See, this is what I don't like. See, he's supposed to be the new Vader, I think, anyway. I'm not going to pass judgment on this, but I'm getting drunk, so I'm going to shit on this movie here in a little bit.
No, the whole point is he's not Vader and wants people to think
I know, but you still show him respect. Dude, no one ever talked back to Vader.
We don't know his rank.
But no one ever talked back to Vader. Like, he's the most powerful person on that goddamn ship except for Snoke.
Guys, you know what I don't like? Is they brought one of the fucking Weasley twins into Star Wars. I mean, he wasn't...
Which one?
Charlie? He wasn't actually in...
Domhnall Gleeson
Because they died.
Domhnall Gleeson?
And George.
Domhnall Gleeson is not in Harry Potter.
No, I know, but he totally looks like he should be. Am I wrong?
You are wrong.
Why is he wearing a jacket and a black turtleneck? It's got to be hotter than shit there, right?
Let's look for a pod racer here in the background. She should just scream rape.
Yeah, this looks like...
Yeah, but the age of consent is different on Jakku.
This scene was
They
actually...
would only get to play 4 more games.
Hey,
till
Jeff.
they got
Matt, I didn't know you were in the movie.
Hey, Jeff, I have a fun fact. This scene was actually shot in a Baylor University dorm room. Turkey's done.
Finn, you have no chance, dude. You have a better chance fucking the droid.
That's who he has his eye on.
Oh. Well, then you do you.
Look at that measurements, man. That bottom.
Damn.
Look at those curves.
It's like, damn, who's that bitch?
What model is you?
I heard it stuck something up his ass earlier.
I forgot, why is she attacking him here?
The jacket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
BB-8 was like,
Which how does she automatically know how to understand?
He's like, dude.
powerful Jedi in the world. She can do everything.
He's like, dude, Poe told me wrong. He said that chicks would attack me to fuck me for this jacket, not to kill me. I love BB-8.
That's one frustration I have. Like, they made her too. She's able to do everything.
I like
literally everything.
I like that they brought BB-8 in, quote unquote, to replace R2, but it doesn't replace R2. Like, it's a completely different character, which I really like how they did that. Like, they still let R2 be R2.
This is what I hate about this movie. I hate Kylo Ren, but I'm gonna leave it up for interpretation because The Last Jedi is coming out, and I'm not sure where they're going with a lot of these characters. A lot of people at the bar will tell you where they're going with Rey. I could see her turn villain. I really could.
I would not be surprised if she went.
I could
if she
see
went
her
back.
and
I
Kylo
will respect the
flip-flop.
hell out of this trilogy if they do.
I could see
That
her and
takes
Kylo
balls.
flip-flop, and a lot of women I think would like that if she was the Darth Vader. Because honestly, who's the main fucking person is Darth Vader? It's not Luke. It's not even Harrison Ford. It's Darth Vader.
He's the only
If
one
she-
in all.
If she's the new Vader,
What they're doing, and I could totally see that if we go down that tangent and we assume that Rey is going to go bad, they are doing exactly what we wanted the prequels to be in this trilogy. And I would respect the hell out of that. I
you
think
need to
that'd be
do
fantastic.
something that flips us up on our fucking chairs, and like it or hate it, it has to be a fucking surprise. For this next one is your Empire Strikes Back. This has to be the biggest surprise you've had.
They need to go bold compared to what
It has
they
to,
did
yeah.
in the prequels.
The only thing I don't know if it'll happen is because they teased it in the trailer. It just seems like such a
That's
a misdirect.
Banner, I know our listeners can't see us, but this is a booby trap right here. Someone's gonna knock over all
Someone's
these.
gonna-
I kind of want it to happen.
We're just like, this is our first movie.
Ah!
This is our first movie. We're doing 7 this weekend, and we're gonna be hammered. There's no way this cord is not gonna be fucking knocked over. sometime.
Guys, another fun fact, in typical women fashion, Rey here continues a tradition of people disparaging the Millennium Falcon by calling it, quote, garbage, which is, again, Rachel, my ex-wife. You wanted to say that about my car, yet in the divorce you somehow wanted it.
It was a Pontiac
Really interesting.
Sunfire, dude.
They don't even make those anymore.
In
are
this
they?
economy, it's all about MPGs. 2 other people who disparage the Millennium Falcon, Luke calls it a piece of junk, and Leia calls
So-
it a bucket of bolts.
We talk about sometimes, probably not enough, movie theater experience. What was your movie theater experience like here? Whenever the Millennium Falcon came up, my theater clapped.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw an opening night. Like,
100%.
everyone started clapping and cheering and stuff.
It was awesome, man. I went to the bathroom in the scene. It felt so good. Best scene, best feeling.
Because I saw this with my dad and my mom and my wife, but my dad's the one who got me into Star Wars. My mom loves Star Wars too. My dad, you could tell, was kind of
But
like
not as
into
much as
it
your
a little
dad.
bit. Yeah.
And again, dude,
My dad
practical
was-
explosions. Let's go, Abrams.
My dad was into it, but once the Millennium Falcon came up, I could kind of see him, getting up on his chair a little bit. It's like, okay, when's Harrison Ford?
Shit
getting in
just
this
got
bitch?
real.
Yeah, he's like, when's Harrison Ford getting in this bitch so I can actually kind of know what's going on.
And we shit on Harrison Ford in the Blade Runner 2049 review, but he, I think, in this role, and spoilers, obviously, you've seen it if you're fucking listening to this, he knew that it was his last run
Wait, what?
at Han Solo before he obviously had the sex change operation. So he just left it all in the field.
I'll tell you something about Harrison Ford, man. He wanted Han Solo to ride off into the sunset like the cowboy he was in fucking Empire Strikes Back. And then he came back for Return of the Jedi. For him coming back to this movie is fucking ballsy. I'll tell you right now, Star Wars fans, he did not want to probably do it.
How much
He
money
didn't.
did they give him?
But-
Do you think if he didn't die, he would have agreed? Like,
No.
they were like, oh, we want you for this whole trilogy.
No chance in hell.
He did it because he's like, I'll do one, but he said, you better fucking kill me because I told you to kill me 2 movies ago. But the thing is I commend him for is that he didn't Jennifer Lawrence it or Natalie Portman it. He fucking came in here. He did great.
I feel like he does
did
that. I
great.
feel like he always does that. Like, you can tell when he
Give
doesn't
credit
want
where
to
credit's
do
due.
movies,
Yeah.
but he still gives it all. And I think that's one thing that we shit on Sam Jackson a lot too. And I think that's somebody that, yeah, he's in every fucking movie, but he gives it his all in every fucking
Yeah,
movie.
and I just named 2 women, but Wahlberg does it a lot too. I love Mark, but dude, there's some roles that you can tell, dude, I'm mailing it in on this motherfucker.
He's signing a paycheck.
But which is fine, but you can't do that for a Star Wars movie. And Harrison Ford, he picked off right where he left off. And as we've seen, he's kind of the comedic relief in this. And as we've seen in comedy sequels, that doesn't work too fucking well. And he came back and he didn't miss a beat.
Dude, here's one thing I love about I know we are so spoiled with CGI. You'll literally see like, oh, that CGI sucks. Like that was
we're too spoiled.
You'll be like, that was real life though. That wasn't CGI. This shit they can do now with the Millennium Falcon is just so great to see. And I love how the targeting computer's the same.
You talk about Monday morning quarterbacks. What about Monday morning CGI fucking people? They're like, dude, that CGI sucked. I'm like, man, you go try to do it. That was a good one.
That was a great one.
That was a good one.
I think the whole CGI debate it just depends on
beer open?
You have like the original. The original Jurassic Park didn't have CGI, and it was phenomenal. And then people watch some bad movies with CGI, and like, was it even worth it?
Well, what would have been?
But this is not. You can't compare that.
What would have been CGI'd in the original? I mean, obviously the people are real, the dinosaurs are real, the park is real. What would have been CGI'd?
Well, I mean, I always forget it's a documentary. That's on me. I apologize.
I was gonna say, like, why would you?
Jeff, the grass wasn't that green. They CGI'd that.
Damn it. Well, I mean, if you have to pick up on the gardener.
You know what's cool about this scene too is that yes, we have the Millennium Falcon doing things that we've never seen it do before, but it still doesn't take away from from the originals. What I mean, the Falcon, it was a character in the originals. Let's be honest with ourselves.
They didn't make R2-D2 fly. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh God! All of a sudden he had this.
Why would you bring that up?
I was almost over that.
Why would you bring that up?
Because you set me up for it. That's why.
Listen, if we make R2 fly, though, like, it's really convenient to the plot. No, but George, it will contradict, like, 39 years of filmmaking. I like it.
Thanks for coming on, George. It's always fantastic to have you.
Wow.
And he just left. So
he's leaving?
Oh, man.
Right. That was weird. I mean, thanks, I guess.
George Lucas is the guy, like, you worship and then you meet. You're like, my God, he's out of his fucking mind. He's, like, way too old over there.
Never meet your heroes. If you ever meet us... First off, we're your heroes. You're probably dead.
If you ever meet me, I hope I'm the biggest dick you've ever fucking met.
Actually,
really
people will be disappointed if Matt Geiger's not
If they can fit in the room with you.
Yeah,
Guys,
fucking
if you meet me, $20, I'll sign whatever you want me to.
Especially if it's your...
What if I don't
I'm
want
honestly,
you to
I'm 5'11", 174 pounds, or if anyone cares. I'm not really that big. I don't understand why she said that.
You are fucking huge.
He's
Huge,
defending
yeah.
himself now.
Yeah, you don't seem shook by it at all.
Yeah, there's 4 couches in this room, and I'm on 3 of them.
Those poor couches. Space, I remember you.
See, BB-8, if he could fly, I would buy it. Because he's got the little grappling hook things to stay in place. He can shock people. He's got a lighter for your cig.
You mean your vape?
I was really interested in Finn coming into this movie. They didn't give me shit.
I was super disappointed.
I'm really hoping they do something with him. Do not make him fucking Calrissian's son.
Dude, yeah.
There are only 2 black guys.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Star Wars.
before you say that, let me finish because now you're gonna look stupid. I would like if he was like Mace Windu's grandson or something like that. I just contradicted
He's
everything.
also related to Lando.
I know. I
They're
just
all
fucked
the
up
same
everything I
thing.
said. But
There was an orgy and no one knows who got in who, but Mace Windu and Lando.
I think we're going to get a lot of character development from him, either in The Last
I hope
Jedi
so,
or
man.
in Episode 9.
he needs more.
Him and Poe Dameron, one of them is going to get a lot, and one of them, the other one's going to get the third. Because, again, that's their big 3. They've got to develop one of those in
I think he's
Last
force
Jedi.
sensitive. I really do.
I like to call this scene "Fuck You, Dad."
God, once again, man, this scene, I was still buying Kylo. I like that he wasn't a bitch yet. He was like, dude, I love Vader so much. My face isn't fucked up, but I want to be him so fucking bad that he's just obsessed with him. Like like the guy that killed John Lennon or something, that he thought he was him. And I really dug it. I'm like, dude, you could go really deep with the storyline. And then the third act happened, and I was just sitting there with my arms crossed. Jeff actually made me go see this again, and I went by myself. I was with a theater of 10 people 2 months after this came out. And I liked it better, but I still was just like, man.
None of the people in
You
there
had
probably
so
still
much
had
going. You had
enough
so
theater
much
kids.
going, and then you just let it go. But I'm still going to trust the story. I trust the story.
What I'm really disappointed in is they had the opportunity to fuck up his face and to where he has to wear the mask, and they didn't do it.
Yeah.
And I would have had much more respect if he wears the mask because he wants to, and then in that fight scene, it wouldn't have been hard. They could have just fucked him up a little bit more than they did, and okay, now he has to wear the mask, and he's that much closer to being connected to his grandfather, which is what he's been striving so hard to do.
Just make him really ugly.
Dude,
worst case scenario.
It's Adam Driver. How do you make that more ugly?
How intense was that scene in the trailer, though, when he's talking to Vader's helmet? He's like, I will finish what you started. I was like, okay, let's fucking go.
But he started to kill the Emperor. Like, which part of what Vader did are you
Yeah.
trying to accomplish?
But the thing is, whatever the First Order's telling him, they're probably leaving out of a bunch of parts. Now, another...
Well, who was there to see Vader kill the Emperor? For all the First Order knows,
Well,
it was
live
all
stream.
Luke.
Yeah, it was all Luke. Now, another
Luke
thing...
might have been full of shit. We had an unreliable narrator.
Another thing I've read is that Snoke is really, like, he says it's time to up Kylo Ren's training at the end of this. I hear there's a scene where Snoke, like, goes, like, straight ass, like, fucking Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson on his ass. It's, like, really intense in the theaters, which could really character develop him to be like, okay, I'm truly evil now. I would love to see that, too. Show me, don't tell me, though, please.
Yeah.
Check that chicken. It's a little pink in the center. We'll wait.
Go back in. Geiger, you want to see the best Snoke fan theory? I'm gonna send it to you. So you know the scar on his head, right?
Hey, he's Vader.
No, he's not. There's a scene that someone dug up
way
in
better.
Star Wars about who he is, and this is irrefutable. So here you go. It's over.
He's a stormtrooper?
You know,
Dude,
it's from the original
when a
New Hope.
stormtrooper hit his head. It's
Yeah,
called
okay.
humor. Look it up.
God, if you weren't so
Maybe
fat, you'd
try-
have room
Yeah,
for...
seriously. All you care about is honey buns, not jokes anymore.
I'm such an obese
Dude, I could totally go
bitch.
for a honey bun right now.
Well, good luck getting it in your mouth before Geiger snatches it.
Yeah, after this weekend, I might actually be obese because all I'm going to do is drink and eat breakfast sandwiches.
I've got
Oh,
some
this is the
legit
thing,
breakfast sandwiches made.
It's never going away.
Cool.
I like how they use the smuggler's hold in this as
God,
well.
did your theater freak out at this scene? They had to.
I don't know because I freaked out at this scene.
Everyone started clapping at this, too.
The thing that was a little annoying about this, though, is that we saw this part in theaters. So we already knew
Yeah,
this the first time we saw
but
it.
you needed this in the trailer.
Oh,
I
for
still
sure.
needed it.
This is like a trailer line.
But you had to put it in the trailer. Just not this, but you had to put some with Harrison Ford in the trailer. Chewie looks great. He looks fine.
Guys, do you think he's sober yet?
Chewie?
Yeah.
No, he's just coming off the high. Look at this fucking eyeball.
No, he's still stoned.
He's like, you guys have any pot?
Yeah.
You just uncovered us, and you know what? Yes, I do have pot. I love how Harrison Ford broke his fucking ankle on the door of the Millennium Falcon.
How is there anything more badass than that? And he didn't even like scream or anything from the.
He just seems like the old fucking dude. He's like, yeah, my ankle's broken. It's cool. Like, let's shoot this fucking scene.
Yeah.
Like, are you cool? He's like, yeah. He's
like-
like, back in the day, actors would be bitches and fucking call off shooting for a
Well,
like,
going
just went
going
through it.
back
It's
to
like,
how
awesome.
badass Harrison Ford is on the set of the
I used
second
to be.
Indiana
So
Jones.
played out, dude.
On the set of the second Indiana Jones movie, he literally broke 3 vertebrae and kept on filming.
This is the best one. You made the Kessler in 14 seconds. It's like 12. 14.
Who the fuck told you?
Who the fuck
14?
told you 14?
You know what? Go watch my origin movie in a year that no one wants, and I'm sure that'll be a big part of the story.
No, but Lando's in it. We all want to know what Finn's dad is doing.
I love how Lando's much darker in the origin story. It's interesting.
What do you mean dark? What do you mean darker?
Like his character is just so much. His skin color's darker. Are those 3 vape pens on Han's jacket? I hope you guys like black cherry because I got a lot of fucking vape. This did work really well. Because, dude, look, as much as we love Star Wars, and, like, it's cool to see, like, the new generation, we come because we want to remember what was great about it. Because the prequels didn't do that.
No,
Me said, don't think so.
guys, Jar Jar wasn't that bad. I couldn't say it with a straight face. I'm sorry. I lied.
You mean the Sith Lord, Jar Jar Binks? Is that what we're going to talk
There's
about right
people out
now?
there listening to this like, fuck yes, talk about that theory.
Jar Jar is Snook, man. Let me tell you.
With his clumsy as
joke,
his
there's probably a
No,
YouTube video.
no, there literally is though. That is a
that Jar Jar is Snoke.
He's just in general just the big Sith Lord.
I've seen the Sith Wars.
Sith Lord one actually made some decent.
Yeah, like maybe he's like what's Plagueis, Darth Plagueis.
Have I ever told you the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? It's like honestly, I want to see the cheerleaders dance at halftime. Can we talk about this later? I just filled up.
I just filled up. I'm good. Guy's getting a fresh beer, so guys, we're just getting into our prime right now. This is a second quarter, guys.
The cool thing about this scene was just when you're like, all right, Han Solo's old, but we're glad he's back. Abrams is like, no, he's still a smuggler. Like he's still the same shithead you fell in love with.
I love how they're like he tries to talk his way out of it. Like this is classic.
He's like,
Han.
which one?
I love that he's just still the fucking dude that's single, living in a bedroom apartment, and just banging bitches, and just still owes rent for a month.
He's got a great line. He's like, there's no one left in the universe that you can trick. Oh, 50,000. That's nothing.
That's
man.
nothing.
What's the ratio? I don't know. Is that like Zimbabwe dollars? Because that's like 10
Yeah,
cents.
that's
what's
fair
the exchange rate on
I
that?
need to know these things. You know, if you listen to me enough, I am obsessed with the economy of
Are
the
those
galaxy.
old Republic credits?
We don't want any credits. That's how it's terrible.
Republic credits don't mean nothing out here.
We're doing terrible.
I need something more real.
That's way
Yeah,
better.
that's way
way
better.
better.
Look at that guy's hair. That's
Han's
awesome.
like, you know, maybe I should just leave you guys here to figure this out. You
Good to see you.
How's your mother?
After I fucked her.
God
Still
damn it!
dead.
I was about to
Still-
say that.
That was an
He
obvious.
set me up.
I teed that up so hard.
I'm surprised I got it quicker than you, since
Well,
I'm
it's
so fucking
because
fat.
I had the beer up to my mouth.
Well, I'm so fucking fat. I'm surprised I got there quicker than you. It's weird.
When Chewie isn't siding with you, that's when it's a problem.
She was like, "Look, I'm stoned as fuck right now, but you know, it happens."
Wouldn't it be cool, like, this is in the future, if Chewie is still hairy, but his pubic hairs were, like, shaved? You know, he manscapes.
Hashtag priorities.
This is just for my woman. Banner, do the Chewie growl like you did the one time. That was fucking
It
terrible.
was the worst Chewie. Like,
He's like, it's like
it
him
actually
taking a
sounds
shit.
like you're dry heaving. Is just what it sounds
It
like.
just sounds like him taking a shit.
It's really.
At least
funny.
just roll the R.
Use your tongue. Yeah. That's what she
That's
said.
better.
better.
That's
There
way
you
better.
go.
Yeah,
That's
blow bubbles in the pool. That's
A
right there.
strong part of Boehner doesn't want it to sound good. He's like, I have a reputation.
Look, guys, there's several things I do bad. That's one of them.
I kind of like this dude's like guy the red outfits.
This is the only CGI, the Rathars, that I'm like, all right, it's a little ridiculous here.
So,
Raft-
Banner, we talked about this a little bit, though, how Pirates was going to be our generation Star Wars. And Han Solo and Jack Sparrow are kind of one and the same, where they're just drifters.
No, but they are the same.
They fall in, and you don't know if it's luck, you don't know if it's skill, you don't know if but they're at the bar later just telling us, like, dude, I had that whole thing fucking planned.
Han Solo just drinks less rum.
That's true. He's more of probably like a Miller Lite.
He vapes, dude.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. No.
He's like a domestic light beer, kind of like our dad's. Like, I drink one brand. If you don't have that, then I'm not fucking drinking. But if you do, I'll drink you out.
But if you put a shot of whatever in front of him, he'll take it.
I bet he would drink scotch. Probably some whiskey.
I was thinking more of a whiskey guy because he's more of a cowboy. Cowboys are going to go more whiskey.
On the rocks. He doesn't have anything
No,
mixed
yeah.
with it.
Was
He
I
just-
the only one who was like, you know what? If Finn died, it's a necessary sacrifice.
Wow.
Wow, the first guy's gonna die, really?
How can you see the movie
So
over that
fucked
white
up.
hood that you have on?
Wait, is he African American? I just don't see color in people.
Disgusting.
I just see an individual who betrayed his only duty, and now he's just trying to bang some chick.
See,
Take
now,
advantage of her.
now we know you're lying.
Yeah, was Charlottesville as bad as they said, since you were there? Jesus. I love Finn, so don't
You just shit on him
unsubscribe.
10 minutes ago. That won't work.
I said I'm really... I
Do you
said...
know we're recording this?
I do. I said
Wait,
that
hold on.
he sucked in this movie.
Okay, yeah, we are
But
recording.
yeah, let's make sure.
I was just making
I said
sure.
he sucked in this movie. That's not his fault. I'm actually really intrigued on where his character's going. I'm intrigued by him. He was just scripted out. He was Jared Leto'd in this. Chewie's crossbow.
It's badass, dude.
That's going to come into play later. Mark that. It's going to come into play later, and we're going to have a discussion.
That can't be the first time Chewie's been shot.
But then don't, hold me to it, because we might get drunk by that time. I might totally forget, but I'll probably remember.
Hey, guys, in this movie... Excuse me.
Okay. Cycling talk.
Well, anyway, I was going to say, there's no way that's the first time. Remember later in the movie, Han's like, ooh, I need to shoot with this more. There's no way he's never shot that weapon before.
I would agree
all
with
the
that statement.
years
They've been boys for
between...
50 years.
He's never, hey, can I try that at the range? Come on, get out.
And that's brand new, right? That was never in any of the originals. The crossbow?
No, it had to be because he had it in Jedi because I had the action figure that had the crossbow with it.
And
I know my Han
Was it
Solo
shooting arrows
action
or
figure-
was it shooting lasers?
My action figure Han Solo shot the bow, so I know that's not the first time.
And every time
Your
he shot it, and returned, did the person fly back fucking 10 feet?
No, that's new.
Okay, that's new. Okay.
In Battlefront, though, if you play
But
with
it killed
Chewie,
everyone it shot.
if you guys play,
He used it in the Battle of Endor a little bit.
But if he hit somebody, they'd die.
I don't remember it being this powerful. I don't.
But in return, if he hits someone, it's going to come up later.
Yeah, I mean, all the lasers, though, if you hit some...
Because one of my friends who's a big Kylo Ren fan,
why?
Corey Maggette, who was on Fan Bros Dark, the one episode we had, actually has a good point at the end of the movie that we'll bring up. I still think Kylo Ren's a bitch, but he does have a good point.
You know how long it would take to dig and blow up that planet into that
Depends on what kind of workers
Well,
you
here's
have.
the thing.
Yeah, if you got hard workers.
What are you paying them? Where is this money coming from?
You're paying them? Okay.
You think that's like the start of Trump's wall cycle, or what are they digging for? Here's General Snoke. He's fun.
There's Jar Jar.
If he's only a general, there's got to be like a commander, right?
How pissed would people be like, oh, General Snoke, miso agrees.
He's taking orders
They're
from
like,
him.
God damn it!
I don't-
Come on.
Wait, so what do you want me to do?
Jar Jar is like the receptionist. Visa first order.
Visa Force Order. How may I direct your call?
Can I talk to General?
Where's that guy? I want that guy.
I actually made an origin story for them on the last episode.
Oh.
So the
What
leader
I
of
missed.
the Gungans
So,
drank hot chocolate before it was cool.
This
That's
scene. This
That's
scene.
what I said.
That's amazing.
This scene is when you learn that Kylo Ren is actually Han Solo's son.
Yes.
Which actually,
I'm glad they didn't try twist.
Dude, I'm surprised at in theaters because I thought that this would be a huge twist, but they just give it to you. I mean, we're like, what,
I like that
45 minutes in?
You're like, wait a minute, that's the twist?
like, okay.
And you're like, no, like we're literally just telling you that. I like this next scene coming up here in a minute where they're asking Han about the Force and about the Jedi and Luke and all that. I really, really like that scene, and I think some people don't like it as much, but I like it.
So for all the Star Wars fans out there listening to it, like I'm talking to the hardcore Star Wars fans that are like, dude, these guys are just hammered and stuff.
Like the bondage Star Wars fans.
The only books I've ever read was after Return of the Jedi, which I was honestly really disappointed that they didn't go the story with the twins, with Han and Leia, with Jason, and I wanted Anakin Solo really bad. I love that storyline. I love that Leia wanted to name him to say that name wasn't tainted, and then he fucking sacrificed himself for his brother Jason, which becomes one of the most powerful Sith leaders ever. I thought that's kind of what they were going with Kylo Ren, but I don't think so at all. Unless the twins are Rey and Kylo, but they don't. I don't think that's where they're going with this at all. And I'm disappointed. I get why they don't, because you could just read the books and know what's going to happen. But those stories were fucking awesome. I was really intrigued. I read those, I think, in 6th grade, and I was fucking blown away. I'm like, why don't they make movies about these? Why are they making prequel movies?
I
Guys,
can't read,
Chewie's-
but that sounds really cool.
Chewie still has no fucking clue what's going on right now.
He just took some painkillers. He's like, I'm good, bro.
Dude, do you think Chewie's like, if we did a behind the music on Chewie, like he's definitely like that 80s rock star that's just held together by painkillers and cocaine right now, right?
Sure.
Jack Daniels. He's like, yeah, I don't even remember The Force Awakens, like at all. They had to wake me up every morning while I was just cutting up cocaine in my trailer, in my robe.
He's like, oh shit, look at this.
It's like 3D, bro.
This is like coming out of his dick right now.
His hand.
The only thing I remember.
My hand is so hairy, dude.
The only thing I remember is chasing Ray around in my fucking trailer in a robe, just asking her, like, dude, just watch me shower for like 10 minutes. Just watch me.
And
That's
also,
the
I'm
only
going to
thing
take this plant in the shower.
Should be showering, but it would suck to dry off, dude. That would take. Like,
Dude, forever.
All right, all masturbation
Days.
jokes aside, this scene is actually...
It is a great scene.
This is a great scene.
But don't put
Because
us.
Han, of all people, was like, dude, the Jedi is a joke. That's not real.
It took him what 2.5 movies to actually like admit that the Force was a thing, and now he's like, no, it's all fucking real.
This is the one problem I have with this film, is that my dad was not into science fiction at all, but he loved Star Wars because of Harrison Ford. He was the cowboy. He was the... You could put that character in a John Wayne movie and make sense. This movie doesn't have the person that will attract the people that just like cut and dry shit, like the cowboy, no bullshit, no, this is all stupid and stuff. I don't think Poe Dameron's that guy. I don't know who they're going to have be that guy. Because...
This is what I think.
You can't bank on Harrison Ford.
No, you're not banking on Harrison Ford because he's fucking dead.
But we all know now that Disney has it, like, whatever the movie that Abrams directs after The Last Jedi is obviously not the last one. So they need to...
Yeah, because we better get a Boba Fett fucking movie.
Dude, don't even joke about
Can
that.
we just
No one
stop with
wants
the
that.
offset movies?
Can we? Like, Rogue One was cool. I don't want, like, one character-focused movies. And now I'm going to talk out of my ass because I want the Obi-Wan movie.
I want that
Han
so
Solo
bad.
or Boba Fett. Okay, I'm a hypocrite. I get it.
Jeff
But
talks out of his ass all the time.
the concept of
I'll stick
Rogue
to my
One
guns.
is the concept of Rogue One, like, making a movie based on an event in the Star Wars universe way cooler.
Well,
than
and not
any
only
other
that, like,
character.
the biggest plot hole in the entire Star Wars universe, they corrected
Rogue One.
in Rogue One. Yeah. And
Plus,
that's...
it's a fucking war epic in the story. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Because that was the one thing they told us and they never showed us. They're like, dude, we'll show you. We'll give you a fucking 2.5-hour movie on
Geiger
it.
loves Rogue One. Huge spoilers for Rogue One here. But because everyone dies.
Rogue One movie commentary we did a Rogue One review. We saw an opening night. I still think by the time this movie comes out, we're actually going to do a Star Wars tournament in December on what is the best Star Wars movie. There's 8 of them before Return of the Jedi
It's going to come
comes
in
out.
second.
Yeah, and we want you guys to
Well,
vote
obviously the
stuff.
Ewok
So,
Christmas
I
special.
think
wins.
I think it's definitely top 2 for sure.
I'm not going to disagree with you, Lawrence. It's going to be a hell of a... It's going honestly, like, that battle, like, especially going on our criteria... Obviously, the prequels don't have a leg to stand on in story. Cast, they actually kind of have a leg to stand on. Best scene, they may be able to sweep best scenes out of the original.
Phantom won't lose best.
Phantom will not lose best scene. Yeah.
The ending scene to Rogue One is pretty fucking legit, dude.
It's good.
School of the face, dude.
I don't know. It's gonna be fun. You guys wait for that to drop, and we can't wait to do another tournament.
I was not a score guy until you turned me on to it. The Phantom Menace, I'll agree with you. With the score and the fight scenes and everything.
That's another thing that Force Awakens has a very positive is that I really like that it wasn't just a retread of the original score. It was an extreme original score, but yet it did pay homage to the original Star Wars score.
So Cycly's back with us, and I've actually wrote a blog about this. Broforsquad.com. We write blogs weekly about just shit that comes to our mind.
Well, Geiger writes them more often than the rest of us.
Cycly, as the soccer guy, do you agree with me that Star Wars should be just every 4-year thing? It's going to be a Star Wars Christmas. Every 4 years. It's a FIFA thing. It's not a Super Bowl thing.
I was a big fan, exactly, of the 3-year.
Yes.
The originals, even the prequels.
Yes.
I love all the Star Wars I can get, but there's something special about getting them split up a little bit. That anticipation that builds.
Marvel and DC are Super Bowls, World Series. They come out every year. Star Wars isn't. It's a higher ground. It's like FIFA. It comes out every 4. I like
Cycly,
that.
could you move that ice any louder?
It's a lot of ice.
I packed it down in ice, and we live in the South. I can't believe that fucking shit hasn't melted
God
yet.
damn,
It's like
it's
it's like
cold.
85 degrees outside.
I wish I could. I apologize, but
I love this chick, I guess.
Maz?
Yeah, I love her. I love how she's just like yelling at Han and just like, I know you.
Her interaction with Ray here in a little bit, I thought it was one of the best scenes.
These two are the ones that'll talk about is like, listen, we're kind of chill now, but back in the 80s, we used to, if you know what I mean, and drink some.
Yeah.
They
definitely did blow and shots of...
Yep.
Like,
it stunted her growth.
They did like shots of like Mad Dog back in the day.
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly. That's how fucking
Text our
nasty.
wives and tell them to bring the pizza up here.
Oh man, that sounds so good.
Pizza?
Just text him and say to bring the pizza up here.
We'll just send our the Bro Force Squad bitch of the
Jeff.
of the show. Horns is gonna go down and get some pizza.
That chick looks. I mean, I would
be all
fuck
over
her
that.
because
Look, 3 beers in, she's not that bad.
everyone else
It's
is
not
an
just
alien.
that,
so
but
yeah.
you know she'd be fun.
She
in
doesn't
that.
say no. She won't say no.
She'd try hard.
But she would be. She'd show me some things.
She could teach me more than I could teach her.
That's true.
So
This is a great scene. This is when he's talking to Vader.
are we doing movies after this? Are we doing sequel movies and stuff like that?
Yeah, we have.
Okay,
it's-
all right.
I got a great idea. It's called The Last Jedi.
That's true. This is a fantastic scene.
I don't remember what my best scene was in this, but this is up there.
This is a great scene because it's a religion scene where he's just like, I'm dark, but I sense light. If somebody with a religion goes in there and is like, the devil's pulling me one way, I need you to pull me back. This is the opposite, and I fucking love it. You just pray to Vader.
Guys, I feel like we're the Ninja Turtles right now.
Pizza.
I call Mikey.
Fuck you, I'm Mikey.
Check your splinter.
10 flips now.
I can only do one flip.
Finn's still got the jacket on, which is awesome.
Whatever Ray
what's
is
this
eating,
chick's
I would
name again?
totally... Maz?
Oh yeah, wood.
Have.
Done.
I need this little apple with the lettuce in it.
She was on her period, so it was just a blowjob, but I still count it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You didn't get your Red Wings that night?
So I've never heard that term.
Never heard that before?
No.
I didn't have my jacket on again. Where's the bell?
Where's the bell? Right fucking in front of you.
Has it moved all night?
It might move a little.
Now, you guys probably talk about this, but like the look Han Solo gives Rey when they land here, what's that all about? He knows who she is.
But who is she?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because
how does he know?
when Leia sees her later, she doesn't really look like she knows who she is.
So if Han knows and Leia doesn't,
I'm just saying, I'm going to be super disappointed if she is offspring of either Obi-Wan or Luke. I'd be very disappointed.
what if she's Palpatine?
I wouldn't be mad
They
about that.
they have to make her something we know.
Yep, she has to.
They have
She
to.
has to be. And Kylo, I still don't know if Kylo is their kid because whenever you see the scene, they might have mixed up the kids when they took him.
There was two. How do you know there was another kid?
Well, Rey was there, I think. Whenever they took all the kids, whenever the First Order took all the kids, whenever they do that flashback scene here in a second.
Yeah, because everybody's desire is to have a kid born on Jakku.
They have really low pricing on that house.
And they have
real
the-
estate.
There covers almost everything.
They have the best schools. They graduate like 95%. It makes sense.
2.2% on real estate, man.
Makes sense.
Fantastic.
Just everything's covered
It's a
in
buyer's
sand.
market.
You get what you pay for.
I hate sand. It's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere. And it ruined my first marriage. That and the pool guy who my ex-wife was fucking, but mostly.
Wait,
Yeah.
was this
The only thing
Amanda?
about-
Which girl was this one?
The only thing
This
about
is Rachel.
Jakku
Rachel.
Manor is like if you build a house there, like the foundation isn't too good. This is all sand. It might shift a tad.
Kind of like the foundation of my marriage. My former marriage.
Jeff, it's fine. She's fucking me now. She's happy. We can just move on, everyone.
Yeah.
And you know, Jabba the Hutt can have sex.
Well, at least she finally got over that yeast infection she said she had for 3 years.
Or did she?
It's kind of weird that they're still called stormtroopers. Like, shouldn't that be if you want to get away from the mantra of the Empire? Why do you number one fucking look exactly like them, and then number two name your people the same thing?
You don't have a lot of creative types. Their marketing department.
Yeah, they don't spend a lot of money.
Yeah, they're obviously spending money elsewhere, not in their marketing.
Not in HR. Have you seen some of the emails they've been sending to each other? Disgusting.
It's almost like Olivia Munn and Chris Pine.
Nothing is that raunchy.
Those are dirty.
Olivia Munn, friend of the pod, but that was hot.
Olivia Munn, just tweet us back, please.
Waiting on a lot of unreturned text messages.
Nick Swartz is, we're better. I'm fatter than fuck, apparently, but I'm better looking than Nick Swartz.
And definitely funnier.
Yeah, I'm funnier, too. I don't have to suck Adam Sandler's dick to get views.
It might help.
I just have to suck Jeff Hornacek's dick to get views.
Do you guys think this scene was kind of like a weak attempt at the cantina scene? I did until they had this basically this is kind of like the most important scene in the whole fucking movie right here.
More importantly, though, what do you guys think of Rey's hair with the 3 little things? Do you think they were trying to go a little Leia-esque, or do you think they were trying to make her own?
It's a Leia Padme hybrid.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get you to go down a path that there's nothing there. It's a dead end.
Is that a metaphor?
It could be. You want me to write a haiku about it?
Wait, I thought we were talking about her hair. Now I'm confused.
I like the Obi-Wan transition you guys are talking about. I just think there's way more to her, and I don't know what the fuck it is. If she's...
We'll find out in Murder on the Orient.
Do you think she is some sort of lineage to Qui-Gon?
I think maybe Sith can come back, Jedis can come back as Force Ghosts. What if Sith can come back to, transform people's bodies? She might be fucking Vader. I don't know.
I have to hope they do something different, because my biggest complaint about this movie, and I love this movie, I'm going to say that, I'm going to say it's not the prequels, but my biggest frustration is it is very consistent with A New Hope. It is very in line with it. It has a lot of similar...
South Park made fun of this.
It's the same movie. I thought that when I first watched it, but that doesn't take away how good it is. There's a reason A New Hope's amazing. But if they continue this theme of The Last Jedi's like Empire and then whatever's after that, I will be very disappointed. I would like to see her taken in a different direction than Luke was in A New Hope.
Fuck, this is a great scene.
So Ewan McGregor said he got to come back and say, Rey, these are your first steps. He said this on Jimmy Kimmel, and Jimmy Kimmel goes, how much did you get paid for that? And he goes, you would be disgusted if I...
This scene in theaters, I was drunker and shit, and I was just like, dude. That, and when she's taken as a baby, there's more to this, for sure.
I think we're going to see a lot of this.
The comeback, who's she screaming to?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Because she apparently,
she's
all of these feelings she has suppressed. She doesn't know any of this.
There's no way.
This is the snow scene that you'll see later. So she's already seen this.
There's no way that... Okay, you're right.
That's why Luke says, I've never seen this before.
There's no way she can't be not related to someone. That whole... how stupid would that be if we find out her lineage and it's we've never seen those...
I think the only...
Cardinals quarterback.
I think the only, as far as the Jedi side goes, if she's related to that, I won't be upset is if she's lineage of Qui-Gon. I don't want her to be a lineage of Luke. I don't want her to be a lineage of Obi-Wan. I would be happy with Qui-Gon. Now, on the Sith side...
Like a great-granddaughter? Who cares?
They got to make it someone, though.
It's gotta
I
be
agree,
but it's great-granddaughter, then what questions
what
are you
other
going to ask?
options they have?
Okay, who's her dad? Why haven't we seen a Qui-Gon Jinn's son? I want to see a story about him. Well, guess what? In 2020, it's going to come out in December.
That's the problem with the
who cares?
The whole thing,
Yeah.
Well, you can't skip a generation or two and
But-
expect us to like not have
Jen,
attention.
you just be in the theater in December 2020. We'll catch you up, buddy.
But not this year. But
So your point about Qui-Gon, though, if you read, there's a lot of theories about him that how he was definitely questioning the order of the Jedi the whole time.
Why he grabbed Anakin.
And so, maybe he had a side piece. You know, I
Well,
could
he was
buy into
fucking
him.
Anakin's mom. That's why
I
he's just like...
Oh, they definitely fucked.
Oh, they
She's like,
definitely
oh,
did. They definitely
I
did.
can get behind that.
They
We
definitely
talked
did.
about that in episode 1. She's like,
Oh, shit. She had another
Yeah.
kid. She had another
had another
kid.
kid. We
And
figured
that
it
kid.
out.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Obi-Wan and Anakin's
No,
mom.
not Obi-Wan. Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon and Anakin's mom got it on.
Okay.
She had that kid existed and then had a baby.
But that's the problem the guy was saying. We haven't ever met that fucking kid. Why do I
Weird
care?
burpee today.
Because it's still Anakin's mom, so it's related to Vader, and it's Qui-Gon.
Is that why the lightsaber's calling to her?
Yeah.
yeah.
There's still a whole kid we haven't met, so like I care a lot less.
Yeah,
You'll
but that
see it.
kid was gotten debt sticks, dropped out of middle
He
school.
was
Like
in
it was
band,
really
So it's like he's not like
not excited. Who's gonna watch that movie?
Qui-Gon didn't want to take Anakin.
Guys,
but
I
his
do
mom's
not like the big ass fucking First Order banner back behind them here.
Banner doesn't like the banner in the back.
No.
Okay.
Stupid.
General Hux is like, I matter.
I also hate General Hux.
I know some of you have an email folder set up where every time I send you something, it goes to the trash, and that hurts.
Jennifer Hut.
Jennifer Hux.
He's basically Jennifer Hux. I mean,
That's what we're gonna call him from now on. The fat guy in the pod called him Jennifer, so you have no chance at all. Jennifer just seems like the HR director of the First Order, for sure.
100%. She's part-time.
I checked all your emails and internet connection,
No
and some
more
of them
high
were
links.
not work-related.
It's like, look, the Office Fantasy League is work-related. It's a morale booster. Well, then why are you
Team
sending
camaraderie.
half-naked photos? Well, that I don't have an explanation for.
So here's my question about Starkiller Base. So it takes the power of a star, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Are there that many stars around this planet?
Yeah. Next
Look at all of
question.
them.
What if they accidentally hit like Kylo
Yeah,
Ren's
like,
Star Destroyer? Like,
who-
oh shit! Like we
That's
have really
not
bad
that
aim.
far. The calculations from that distance have to be exact. Otherwise, his ship is gone.
They probably got Lao from the Dark Knight for their compilation.
I am good, Kako.
I'm very good at calculation.
Like, what is this shot? Like, I mean, come on.
Would Kylo be scarier if he was a fat, like Asian-looking dude with a stupid bowl cut?
Yes, 100%.
Kim Jong-un
So is this
style?
Coruscant?
Yeah, you know what?
Doesn't really
Maybe.
look like it, but I hope not.
Yeah, you had a lot of family on
Would you?
Coruscant.
I kind of want them to go back to
Devastating.
Coruscant.
I do too.
I mean, why would they change that from being the capital?
I feel bad for everyone there with the girlfriends. Like, I'll put out when we're married, and then it just destroys them. Like,
No, I was 1 week away. We had a date set. I'm pretty sure once we booked the caterer, she would have done that.
You think he's like, hey, babe, let's go have some fun tonight? She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm Jedi. I can't. Fucking Jedi.
Force, damn it.
I can't believe Jedi don't have sex. I mean, Luke I can believe, but I can't believe Jedi don't have sex.
Luke is asexual, for sure. He just wants to fuck power converters in Tachi.
That's why he went to be on his own.
Oh fuck!
It's like a little obstacle course you got over there.
I know. I thought that was a safer route, and it wasn't.
Banner, by the time the next movie play, we need to find
We'll
a
fix
better
this.
exit.
We'll
Yeah.
fix this. I think Ray uploaded her nudes to BB-8. She's like, honestly, I need you to stay close
Like,
to
could
me,
you
okay?
not?
If I'm on the next fappening, it's going to really kill this whole force thing I have going.
That always sucks when you're dating a chick for a while. It's like, what the fuck? You sent nudes like 2 years ago? You're blowing a kiss in the camera.
How did the First Order find them again? Just some guy at the bar reporting?
No, like they showed that sexy woman that we were all like, ooh.
You have to be more specific.
No, yeah, some guy at the bar was just like, yo, man, look at this dude's Twitter. He's like, no shit, we're trying to kill those guys. Man, I'm glad you fucking came
Running
here.
from the First Order, checking
Shit.
in on Facebook. I'm checking in.
Hashtag fugitive. Like, what are you fucking doing?
Hashtag totally with Han Solo right
In the
now.
future,
Like,
though,
oh my
there's
God.
no way you can sneak attack anybody with Twitter. It's like hashtag shh.
Yeah.
Like, what?
But that doesn't make sense.
Hashtag don't tell anyone.
These effects look fucking awesome.
Yeah, they look fine.
Yeah. Case in point.
I'm
Just
the-
spoiled
yeah.
as shit.
The douchebag that's like,
I
yeah.
love all the ships, like you said, Geiger, like, they're more modern, but like that looks like the fucking Vader ship from the original trilogy.
What is this?
This stormtrooper
means
just
give
looking
me
Do
for
it without moving around the ice.
Give me a beer, please.
these poor stormtroopers just trying to piss.
Jesus Christ, there's so much ice in this.
That's because we like the beer cold.
It must be.
My
Is that my
fault.
ex-wife's heart or an actual cooler with all that ice in there? Fuck you, Rachel.
Okay, so if you're sleeping in your house and a stormtrooper came in, would you be scared? Because he can't fucking shoot at all.
I would just stand still. You know they say someone has a gun, run zigzag? Dude, I'm not moving.
Stand still.
I'm not moving. Yeah, they do. Say that.
Guys, before we get into the meat and potatoes, I've got great news. Sounds
I'm a
like the
vegetarian.
wives are getting along fantastic downstairs. So that's good news for us. And good
Probably-
news for you fans, because you're going to get more of these.
It's probably centered around how much they are making fun of us.
Yeah,
Right now.
hopefully they'll talk about leaving us, and then we'll be
The
fucking
second I
awesome.
walked
You
out
want to
to
leave
piss,
him too?
the second I walked out to piss, they stopped talking, which is not a good sign.
No, that's never.
That's never a good sign.
When my wife looks up at you and smiles, like we're not, you're so awesome. Like yeah.
It's not gotten any less weird that Finn is still fucking wearing
That,
Poe Dameron's.
I definitely gave, like, I was walking back from the bathroom, and your wife looked up, and I gave her, like, this awkward, like, smile and wave. I was like, oh, hey. I don't know. She might tell you I'm a
You've
little weird.
ruined it for all.
Yeah, I
of
might
us.
have.
Here's
might have
a
messed
good
things up.
question, boys. How many who has more wounded soldiers? What we're looking at now, or the table in front of Banner's lab with all these fucking Miller Lights that are cracked open?
Well, those Miller Lite cans are probably better.
Is that just a
shots
Missouri
than
thing where we call beer cans wounded soldiers after we drink
I've
them?
never heard that.
Yeah,
Wow,
never heard
okay.
that.
Well, everyone from the
Did you
Midwest
guys like
knows
this
what I'm
weapon
talking
right here? I dug this.
I totally dug it.
about. So he's force sensitive, right?
No.
No, there's no way he's force
No,
sensitive.
he's not at all.
Who else have we seen use a lightsaber other than a Jedi?
He didn't even want to fucking use it. He just picked it
Han
up.
has used that lightsaber.
He looks
I'd rather have
fine
that weapon.
losing.
so-
He's
He was
never been
trained by the
trained.
He was trained with the same weapon this chick has, or I'm
We
assuming-
know that he's going to use literally
Wait,
that
wait,
same
wait,
weapon.
wait. He's getting beat up by a woman?
No, that's a
No,
man.
Okay.
no. He had a dick.
I saw it.
That's all.
What?
What?
Are you
How old
watching
were
the
you?
same? Yeah.
Were you in a Penn State locker room?
You okay? Oh, my
Oh,
God.
wow.
So we're gonna do college football rape and
Which
child
one?
sex.
Penn
Awesome.
State.
Geiger's like, I actually have the moratorium on college football.
Yeah, I actually had a line in the sand and cyclically
I'm a lawyer. I
took
haven't
3
seen
steps
a
back and
contract.
ran and
After
sprinted
I made
over
that
it
joke,
and said,
I thought
"Hey,
we
look at
agreed
me."
No more. I never agreed to that. Quick question: has anyone ever answered this? What the fuck is in Chewie's ammunitions thing? Because his crossbow doesn't mean anything.
No,
a
it's
laser.
totally fucking drugs.
Just death sticks, man.
Yeah, it's playing.
I love the new
It's
X-Wings.
ammunition, Plan B pills, and stuff that makes your
X-squared.
dick harder.
I love the new X-Wings.
Dude, the shit battles now with the way CGI is, instead it's not like those fucking models they used
Jeff-
to use. They can
Jeff.
do shit they could never do before.
After Chewie comes in a chick, he just hands her Plan B pills and then does the grr thing.
Could you imagine giving Chewie
That
a
means
blowy?
take 2 of these and don't ever fucking call me again.
Like giving Chewbacca a blowjob. Fuck.
You better bring floss.
Oh,
He
man.
manscapes down there.
You don't need floss. His hair will do it for you.
It's like, Finn, did you just take that guy's wallet? No, I grabbed his gun. Okay, well,
I did not like the way that Finn was sucking Poe Dameron's dick right here.
When did they show Finn just like smoking a menthol?
Yeah, dude, they had like 5 minutes together.
I
Like,
know.
chill the fuck
Jesus, Jeff.
out. Oh, hey, man. Cool to see you again, is what I would say.
Woohoo is like the most overplayed pilot line of these movies. By the way, I just read on IMDb that Lando Calrissian's co-pilot, the fucking squid, not squid, he's not Aquar, but he's like, he looks like a catfish.
Yeah.
He's in this movie as a pilot for the first, or
Really?
the Resistance.
When?
Awesome.
Probably in the last scene.
Like, I don't really know when, but I read
The
it.
guy that
Say
says
what on
it's a
IMDb.
trap,
I'm
that
guessing
guy?
when
No, that's Akbar.
Okay.
No, it's the dude in Return that's flying the Falcon with him.
He just laughs.
Oh,
Yeah, he's like,
okay.
"Go,
Alright.
go, 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 go."
Oh, yeah. That's totally different. They both look like fish, though.
Yeah.
This is a great scene.
One's freshwater, one's saltwater.
He's like crying while she shoots
Yeah.
at him.
She's also holding that, like, so flimsy. Like, ugh.
This reminds me when I come home and try to text my wife. This scene.
She just puts her hands up. It's like, nope, and you're like, I'm frozen.
Babe, the Force was keeping me from doing it.
But you said if I unloaded the garbage disposal, then we could have intercourse.
That was last week. Oh. The mental manipulation. I'm all about this.
God, that was in the trailer too.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, yo.
For a split second, I thought he was actually going to kill her.
This was great. Dude, I love Kylo. It just...
You like the idea of Kylo.
No. He's still fine in this. He hasn't taken off the mask yet.
Yeah, dude.
He's
the
still
mask
fine.
thing pissed me
The
off.
whole time I was seeing this, buy it. I'm like, new Vader, I'm for it. Let's go.
If you're gonna put on a mask, you don't take it off. That's it.
The gorillas, if you're listening, do it.
Yeah, actually,
I really like Kylo's ship, too.
I still think it's really weird that Finn is wearing Poe's jacket.
do you think Finn and Rey will fuck? Because
No
they're
chance.
No.
hinting at it.
No, there's no chance.
No,
They're hitting it hard.
she friend zoned him so hard in this movie.
If anything, they more have a brother-sister relationship.
But you know the friend zone whenever she's drunk and she's like, "You're my best friend." It's like, I know. Just put your hand on my dick for a second, and tell me about your ex.
We can Game of Thrones this, and brother and sister. What's so wrong with that?
I don't think they're brother and sister.
Was
sex.
there anything that Cyclist
You
ever
might have
said
better
more
chance
creepy than
than
that?
I
Like, the way that you said that was the most creepiest thing you've ever said on this pod.
Even as he laughed, he was like, I don't want to say this.
Hey, Wazoo.
Did you guys' theater clap when this happened? When Leia came out? My theater clapped.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Which I was
Every
like,
guy
it's
in my
just
theater-
Carrie
I
Fisher.
forgot this
Whipped out their
calming
dick
down.
at this scene. It was so weird.
Yeah, there was a lot of arrests that night.
She looks like if she would sneeze, her
That's-
face.
Chewie
Why
still
you
has
watching
no
it?
idea what planet he's on.
I actually was by myself. Everyone there, man.
Hey, C-3PO's here, so LBGTQ
Fucking
can be happy.
I didn't
They're
even
well
get-
represented.
With that being said, there was a pretty good comic that explains how he got that red
I
arm.
hated that comic.
Really?
I just thought it was so gratuitous.
I didn't. I kind of dug it.
Did he just get drunk at a college party?
No, they're on
fell
some planet, he
asleep?
gets it ripped off.
He gets it ripped off,
Dude,
but
I
there was
love-
like 10 other droids that all did something to sacrifice themselves to where he would survive, and that arm is one of those droids' arm.
I guess when I read it, I just
Doesn't that suck when you see your ex and your best friend
It was like a
goes up and
weird-
is like,
really-
"Oh my
They're
god,
like,
Tara!"
I miss you.
It's like,
What
dude,
the fuck, bro?
come on.
It was in a really
When he's
weird
with you,
place
he's
in
like,
my life
"Fuck
when I
her,
read
she's a
that.
bitch."
when he says I saw him, he's basically saying we fucked once.
I love Leia. I love Carrie Fisher, but she looks like if she would sneeze, her face would fall off. Like she's gotten some work
She's
done.
dead. Can you cut
That's
her
actually how she
some
died.
slack now?
She sneezed and
He's on the plane.
the whole face.
I said I loved her before I went in on her. I don't know what else you want me
That's
to
like
do.
the
like-
no offense.
That's what, oh, dude, I was just gonna say, no offense,
So
bro,
Jeff's
but you're a
over
fucking
there in his
asshole. I said no
plantation
offense.
making racist jokes, but I can't say one thing about Carrie Fisher.
Whoa,
Okay.
I don't even see race, so I wouldn't even know if I made one.
Do you see sexual orientation?
What's that?
I would challenge you to a race, but I'm fatter than fuck, so apparently I couldn't win it.
Yeah,
so
you guy halfway through. It'd be
I would,
unfair
yeah.
For us to even do it. No.
Why are we whispering
I
on
don't know
air?
why
I
we're
don't know.
whispering
Yeah,
on
what
air.
are we doing? Poe Dameron?
Do you think Poe and Finn would ever fuck?
They have, yeah.
I mean, clearly, they've known each other for a few
A
months. Look
threesome
outside
with
of it.
BB-8? I can get behind that.
BB-8 would film.
Poe's like, you won't believe it. They fucking tortured me. They made me be in an X-Men movie.
Do you think he's being like,
It was terrible.
how much you want to be like, oh, like, it's so fucked up you're wearing my jacket?
Fuck you, but that was
Banner,
funny.
your retort?
Yeah, that was a good one. I'll give credit where credit is due. That was a good one.
That was really good.
Oh my god. Here's Carrie Fisher again with Botox.
She kept. Never mind. She's passed away. I don't want
No, it's fine. It's been like a year.
You know, I just thought it was like
Just do what I do. Drink, pretend to slave Leia, and the scene will be over
Oh,
soon.
God, Slave Leia.
Good God, slave
God,
Leia.
Slave
You know,
Leia.
Cycly has a cutout, not of Slave Leia, but of Padme in Episode 2.
Yes, I do. He says
No, of Slave Leia's mother in her
That's
prime.
true.
In Episode 2, when her midriff is exposed on,
Somehow, accidentally.
Geonosis, when they're like,
Ooh.
I have a whole
Oh,
cardboard
when,
cutout
when
of
the
that.
little, like, tiger
have
cat thing
My
cut
parents'
it.
house.
in your old room.
Yeah. Where my 100-year-old grandpa sleeps. Not even joking about
He
it.
I
like,
hope it's in the
he
closet.
like stares up at the room like on Christmas Vacation when they're sleeping in the kids' room.
He's like,
and
tasted his
yeah,
food,
it's
This is
like
a guy who,
God.
like, movies was a sin. It's probably,
He's like
like
plays
torture.
Silent Night while he's like masturbating to
You're
a
like-
swimsuit model.
Oh, yeah, that's cute that you think his dick works.
So this scene, the lighting is really...
Oh, my...
Here we go, R2D2.
My theater clapped here, too.
BB-8
Yeah.
meeting R2 is like when Kobe met Jordan, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is so hot right now.
Listen, Jordan,
Of course, 3PO has to walk in.
R2, what are you doing?
Attention hasn't been on him for 8 seconds.
We're about to listen to the new Britney Spears album. It's hot.
That means go to track 4 first. The first 3 are dog shit. We don't even need to waste our time.
Why is BB-8 so sad about R2-D2 not being himself? Like, do they know each other?
Is
He's like,
BB-8
whoa.
R2's son?
Oh, my God.
Can droids reproduce?
Of course they can.
Comment below. Let us
What's
know.
their
Ken.
semen? Like a floppy disk? If
Have you never seen The
if you
Matrix?
put, if you
It's a
put
hard disk, first of
If
all.
you put a floppy disk into another chick, that's how you reproduce.
Okay, she says, I never sorry to interrupt. She says, I never should have sent him away. I wanted him to train with Luke. Did she send him with the Knights of Ren? Because I thought that was a Sith order. Why would she send him off with them? That's like, we've all been to shitty, like, summer camps, but that's taking...
You know, when I read the pamphlet for Darth Plagueis the Wise summer camp for boys, I was like, that looks like
Even
a
had the
great-
power to influence the midichlorians that control...
So Kylo Ren, I read something about his name. Kylo is at the end of Skywalker, and Lo is Solo. So Kai, Sky,
Dude,
Lo, So.
no.
Look, I know that still doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does. if you
I
think
mean,
about
those are his 2 parents, so sure.
it. That's what I read about before the movie. So it already proved what I already knew.
Well, I still think he's gay.
Well, if he's not Jason Solo or Ben Skywalker, I don't give a fuck.
And it was like, well, that can't be his name. 'cause
So
I think
basically,
he's-
we need Kylo Ren have an orgy sex scene in the next movie, so you can just
I'm
maybe
all
just
about
make up
that.
your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna need some clarification on
Yeah,
this.
they
I don't know how they don't include that.
I love this scene too.
This is
whenever-
a great scene.
Yep.
Daniel Craig cameo coming up. He's the stormtrooper who walks in here.
I think it's funny how, like, being in a Star Wars movie but nobody knowing it's you
Tom
is
Hardy-
the cool thing to do now.
Tom Hardy is in the first scene of the new Star Wars, he said.
How crazy is it that he's
Is it
just
Bane?
watching her sleep? That's like the creepiest thing you can do.
Because Star Wars loves people with masks.
Yeah, seriously.
Funny voices.
The way that he's, like, down on one knee, too,
Will
staring
Trevor.
up at her.
I
Well,
love
that's the
it.
national anthem's playing right
This is
now.
your favorite
So
part.
what?
I hate it. I'm like, dude, you're an
Boo.
ugly bitch.
Boo.
Don't.
I hate it too.
She's like, your nose, though.
She's like,
Like,
okay,
put it
you
back
look like
on.
you're Jewish, so.
Can you put it back on, please?
Yeah, I'm good, we get it.
She
But
put
he
a
put
bag
in,
on
like-
my head. Still
like
counts.
ashes.
The thing is, when you wear a mask, you don't take it off. You have someone take it off. So you have someone beat your ass and take it off.
So, like, they get off?
Yeah.
So he's trying to get off right now.
Don't make this sexual.
Why not?
I don't know. It's because he's wearing a black turtle.
He has really good hair for being under that helmet all day, though.
Maybe
I mean,
he's
like, good for
born
him.
with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Those are the only 2 options.
It's
So 50-50.
It's a
Yes.
dealer's choice.
Yeah.
Honestly, once he took off the mask, I thought of like John Heder playing this role. I'm like, dude, this is like John Heder.
Tell me where
Like,
Luke is. Gosh.
Tell me where it is. Gosh, come on.
Hey, Ray, are you
Cool.
drinking
Just
whole
once-
milk? Because you think you're fat, 'cause you could totally drink skim or 2%.
Lily, could you just Come on.
If his face was all fucked up and scarred, I'd kind of buy it, and I would love it if he did it to himself, like almost like a suicide fucking kid or something. I'm going
While
dark.
listening to good Charlotte.
Wow.
This is what he wants.
I just
This
got
is
a
what
little
I want.
You know, he would
sitting
totally
next to
leave
you.
13
This is what I want.
takes about his suicide. This would be totally like
That gives me a
13
great
reasons.
idea for a show. It's called Family Matters.
That's I like
Like
that.
what?
Yeah.
I thought there was one that was lending itself to a totally different. What's that? What do you mean?
Dude, how awesome would that be? Is like, dude, my face is too pretty. I need to be scarred so I can look like Vader. If he wants to be Vader,
He basically needs to.
Fuck up his
Look,
face.
Obi-Wan needs to get the high ground. That's what it's going to take.
I'm
he's
sorry,
like,
but
honestly, if he could be in Hollywood, I can. I'm
If you
really
had
not
this
that
talent,
bad. I'm better looking than him.
would you
like,
really
we're
be
all better
focusing on
looking
a woman's
than him.
head if you had this
Oh,
talent?
of course
I mean,
not.
like,
My hand would be so close to her crotch, it's not even
I mean,
funny.
like, why
Is this
even
when
need to
she
be-
starts like fighting back? She's like,
Yeah.
no, Harvey Weinstein.
No, Harvey Weinstein thought he had this talent, and he apparently didn't because he's getting sued by like everyone in Hollywood. So
In
this
Kylo
way
Ren's
is
defense, there's no plant in the room.
Move it down.
he's not wearing a robe.
She's like, what up? What up, son?
Oh my god, that's his mom?
Bum, bum, bum.
What if Kylo Ren did a video of him snorting coke? He's like, I can't wait to sniff this off your pussy. And he's like, wait, I'm married? Shit, don't post this on Facebook.
He's such
And
a
he's
little
fired.
bitch.
And he's
This
fired
is
as the
when I-
office coordinator.
Okay, Matt, can you admit this is when he started hating Kylo? Like, he turns into... Look at him.
Well, somebody that's completely untrained can fight against him.
Yeah. You
In
need to
arguably
be
the
strong.
coolest thing that we've seen anybody that can use the Force do, which is read somebody's mind.
He's the weakest
See,
guy.
If you would have flipped this scene and he would have had, if he would have had the mask on the whole time, and then once she said you're not as strong as Darth Vader, he takes it off, looks at her, breathes, and walks out. I would have liked that.
But
But don't.
General Hux comes in. The pizza rolls are ready. God damn. Oh, okay. Actually, take them out.
He's more of a pizza bagel guy.
Bagel bites?
Bagel bites, thank you.
No,
Really? You didn't like
I don't
bagel
like bagel bites. I like pizza rolls.
Yeah, I was a
I
pizza
don't like
roll.
bagels.
I'm not saying.
I love the
that-
like lava hot and then the freezing cold in the center. It's
You
like,
bite the
I like
pizza
hot
and
and
it
cold
shoots-
stuff too. I like a hot burger, but with a cold piece of cheese on it.
I do too. Yeah. No,
This is
almost
what you
half
get
the
from the
amount
Bro
of
Force
cheese.
Squad.
overrated.
We
Crime.
don't always talk about the movie. We have a cooking show too that we haven't done yet.
Bro
because,
Fork Squad.
Yeah.
I came up with that one.
Yeah.
I bet you came up with that right now. I was so proud of you.
We were gonna do it, but since wrestling was my
I was so proud of you. You scored a header tonight, and then you came up with that. I was
It was
like,
a header? I didn't know.
Yeah, it was
Oh, dude.
disgusting. It was awesome.
for those listening,
let's get back to the
Banner scored a header in soccer.
Did
tonight.
Daisy Ridley somehow get more attractive? Is that even possible? This is Daniel Craig right here.
Hey,
James
hey
Bond.
guys, since if you liked wrestling with myself, please comment below because everyone's really giving me shit for it. So
How many fake YouTube accounts is Matt gonna make?
it's
Next
if
I
you
literally
liked
just
it.
had
I loved
beer
it.
come out of my nose.
Durant
again.
left OKC because they had no talent. What? That's weird. What's your name? Devin Durant.
That was a fucking cheap
Did you hear
shot,
it?
sir.
You were Kevin Durant. Who
Cheap
was-
shot. I was just trying to help the pod. I get fucking shit on. It's fine.
High risk, high reward.
I expect nothing less. It's fine. Let's move on.
This is better acting than Daniel Craig has given in any James Bond movie. Is a fun fact. This was like one line of dialogue. If you listen, you can be like, oh yeah, that is Daniel Craig.
Yeah, if you're really trying hard to figure it out, you know that it's him.
I love that she just Jedi mind tricked that guy, and she doesn't like. She's just right now being like, "Oh
That's
my
James
god, I'm
Bond.
stronger than fuck." Yeah.
It bothered the fuck out of me though. I'm gonna be honest. When I first watched it,
Yeah.
it's like bullshit.
She
You
has
see,
no training.
between the prequels and even the prequels and the originals. You can't just do that
See,
shit.
the thing with me is it bothered me. I always wanted to see a person that was self-taught.
Did
But,
you like
read
this?
books and stuff like that?
Yeah, she wasn't self-taught though. I mean, she just.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't
nowhere.
like this, but I always wanted a Jedi that was self-taught and read both sides of the books and was like, dude, I'm not going to be on either side of the Force. I'm going to be in the middle. I'm going to take the best of both sides and just fucking
It's
do
called
it.
the meh side.
You want something similar to like a Darth Bane book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who,
The Force! With sugar, love 'em.
Thanks, Tom Hardy, for stopping by. Great. We had George Lucas on earlier. Now we
Yeah,
had Tom
hey,
Hardy.
Hornacek literally just had to crawl out of the mic /cord infestation that we have, we need to figure something out here.
Nah, we're good. It's a little,
Yeah,
it is a corporate retreat. It's like a, you know.
It's like a slumber party.
Well, I was gonna say, what's those trust fall things? Obstacle courses, but
Here's
like
the
a
fish-
ropes course?
ropes course.
Banner,
team
there he
building.
was right there. The catfish dude. He just talked.
The catfish dude.
The catfish dude.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah.
That's Lando's co-pilot. Where the fuck is Lando? And there's Admiral Akbar.
Yeah.
No, his name's Alu Akbar.
My mistake. No, seriously though, where's Lando? Because you know Billy D. Williams needs some money.
You know he's
You know
out
he
getting
needs some
laid at the casino.
You mean he's like, oh, so you've heard of me? Yeah, I was Lando. I was also
I mean,
Two-Face
this
at
is
one point.
this is a big deal, but
At
C-3PO
Comic-Con?
just wants to know, like, are we going to donate to the shootings in Orlando? Because that was fucking terrible. It's too far. I don't know.
You know, a little far.
Dude, Jeff has been racist the whole time. So I don't
Yeah.
care.
He's-
He's just the guy that reels us in.
Chewie is still high as shit.
You guys are looking. You have a lawyer on there.
See, the thing is, with Han and Leia, you can tense the sexual tension, and that's because they actually had sex in the originals, if you want to look it up.
Yeah.
But that's the chick that you'll see like 20 years later, and she's like a bitch to you, but, you know, you get her a couple tequila sunrises, and just
She'll,
as easy as it was
and
back
she'll
in high
admit
school.
you were the best she ever
Yeah.
had.
God, we used to do this back in high school. It's like, yeah, you were like 80 pounds lighter and on cocaine, but yeah, it's still fun, I guess.
Everyone's good when you're on cocaine.
Yeah.
Not that I would. No, this is sweet, guys.
See, and that's another thing that really works in this is that you know Han and Leia had sex in the originals, and you know that both of them want to right now, but physically they can't now.
I don't think she can.
No, she's made of plastic.
I mean,
And her,
her
teeth aren't real. This is the thing, and just take care of yourself, people. Eat some vegetables, work out.
Don't drink
I'm not-
Diet
I'm
Coke
not-
and
I'm-
spearmint
yeah,
gum.
I'm not asking you to do anything crazy or anything, but I don't believe it. Like, Han Solo, is he still married to that chick that's like 20 years younger than
The
him?
one he's had like cheated
Khaleesi
on with
Flockhart
like
or
8.
whatever? What, he married to Flockhart?
Yeah, but she's like 40 now, so you know they're divorced and he's moved on to another 20-year-old.
Okay. Well, I just don't believe this the whole time. Just like, it just didn't work for me.
I don't believe that they were ever married. Do you guys think Han and Leia ever actually got married?
I think they tried it.
No, I don't think they ever
they're the
actually
one
got
that got
married.
married and got divorced 8 months later. I think they're that couple. I mean, they should be proud of their
I
son.
can
I mean,
see Han
he's in a top
ditching the
management.
week of the wedding.
Yeah, he definitely got cold feet. He's like, look, like your parents are still going to pay for the reception, right? Like, I'll show up for the party.
I don't understand
she's
why they're
a
not
princess.
proud of Kylo, though. He's like in a big corporation. He's high up. I mean, he's worked his way up. What's wrong with that?
That's oh my god! Is Chewbacca here? It's so good. Oh, here we go.
Sorry, get on your knees for a second.
Yeah, we need to maybe just push. We just need to push everything back, maybe, or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Fans, we need you guys to listen to more shit so that we can get more money and get better.
Yeah, we need more money.
I don't think money's the problem. It's just like, well, how would money?
You went a
fix
little
this?
Christopher walking on us. I don't think money's a problem.
Kevin McAllister.
Brian, I always thought I was the
think
worst
money
at
is the
like
problem.
impressions.
Oh
but
no, I am clearly the worst in
it's,
impressions.
But I think Brian
pretty
knows it's
bad.
funny the least effort.
Yeah, Jeff can do a ton of. I can do McConaughey and the Emperor. We haven't done the Emperor at all. This
That's because he's dead.
He's out golfing right now.
we were doing it in the prequels. We were doing it.
am the best baller.
He snaps off every fucking.
Yeah, sir. I think you should lay up here. It's a long par 5. Give me the 3-wood.
Is there a more useless job than being the fucking Emperor's caddy? I don't even know why you're asking for a club recommendation.
Yeah.
You're just gonna fucking embarrass me. It's a pro-am, like we know.
Can't you
this-
just, like, use
Chewie's
the
so
force?
high right now. He's like, I'm gonna shoot some shit back behind you guys.
Oh my god! I've never
Look
noticed
at him.
what
He's just
Chewie's
like
doing
looking,
right now.
just making sure no
She's
one
like, oh
fucking sees
fuck,
him.
man. What the fuck? How did I get here?
What we doing, Han? What we doing, Han? Tell me, Han. He's like, dude, chill out for
He's
a
like
fucking
in the
second.
paranoid phase, like, bro.
Like, we're not even in the fucking base. You need to chill out.
We're in a
We're like,
goddamn snow planet.
we're 4 miles away. It's
All
cool.
right, bro. I'm just telling you, man.
All right, man. Well, I'm sweating like fucking crazy, and I gotta fucking be somewhere at 4 o'clock. I'm just letting you know.
He's like, first off, it's minus 15 degrees. Why are you
Should I
sweating?
take my shirt off? I'm gonna take my shirt off.
You don't have a shirt. What if you did have a t-shirt on randomly, but no pants? Looks like the chick who just like wakes up at your apartment.
That was so hot, man.
That's a woman. So.
Brianna Tarr.
Captain Fast was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ask for a pay raise. The wage
Guys,
gap
I'm
on the-
so impressed that none of us have fallen yet.
Well, we're on
I'm
our
almost
first
mad
movie,
we haven't.
We're on our first movie of 7, so yeah.
Ray.
I'd fuck her.
I do love the aesthetic in like both the Death Star and what is it, Star Killer
Star
Base.
Killer Base.
I-
Could we not have come up with a better name?
So bad.
Again, marketing department.
Could we not?
So I got an idea. It's a star.
It kills
Killer.
stars.
It's a Star Killer Base.
Star Killer Base. That's it.
Got it, I figured it
That's
out.
it.
And
We're
there's
shotgun
one-
a beer.
There's one guy who's like not related to anyone, so he gets muted. He's like, I have an idea. They're like, yeah, okay, what's up, Devin? How about we call it fucking anything else?
I like how his name's Devin.
Yeah. Because that sounds like, to me, that sounds like the name of a guy who would get cucked in war.
What is it? John. Oh my god. The fuck. A comedian. He's like, Pockets.
Oh,
Jim Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan. He's like the marketing guy for Hot. Did you come up with the theme for Hot Pockets? Yeah. Hot Pockets.
And they're like, my God, you have a
It's a
gift. They're like, you have a gift.
What are we gonna run in Mexico? Caliente Pockets.
I love the homage of like the door closing. He's like,
Yeah.
look, just in case anyone wants to do a fucking line, I brought some Coke. It's not, you don't have to do it to be cool, but
Wait, this is Chewie saying that, right?
yeah, this is true.
Okay.
Or as you would say,
That's still better than Brian.
Han hasn't pulled out that vape pen once.
He's saving it.
He's trying to quit.
God, who is 3PO's dad? Because he gets in these boardrooms all the time.
Well, he was raised by 2 women. Yeah, now that you bring it up.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's his prequel comic, actually.
Damn it, I was gonna do a sequel. Now I can't remember.
In all seriousness, there's actually a pretty good. I think it's a 4 comic arc of Poe's parents.
Poe's parents is really
It's
good.
really good.
His is really good.
It starts at the.
That's
like,
the guy with Lando. Sound
Yeah,
Man.
we saw him. No, we already saw him.
Catfish guy.
We already talked about it, Jeff, while you were in the
It's not-
bathroom.
Well, I talked
So
about
you're
him
just
even
sounding
before that.
No, it's
like
not
you're
you're
an
welcome.
asshole.
But the comic arc with Poe's parents starts literally as soon as Return ends, and it's very, very good. I think it's like, is it 4 comics or is it 6? I think it's 4.
I only read 4.
Yeah, I think it's only 4.
So I love this. It's on a snow planet. I love
Was
Rogue,
it- Yeah, yeah.
I love Rogue One when it's on like a fucking beach. I love that scene.
that
too.
was-
Why
I
did
love
we
that they're
high
going to
five? That wasn't a good show.
Because we we love Jessica Henwick.
Well, yeah.
Colleen Wing from The Defenders.
Yeah, I'd fuck her.
She's one of the pilots.
Who wouldn't you? Fuck. Honestly.
We'll let you know if we see.
Give me a list.
Yeah, I'll
Finn.
get back to you.
Wouldn't fuck Finn.
Yeah, you
Well,
would.
I mean, depending on how many beers I've had.
Catfish guy though, definitely. Chewie has a fanny pack. He's like, guys, if we want some sandwiches
Yeah.
or some brownies, you
He's
know.
like he's like the weightlifter in the '80s that has a fanny pack on there. I have steroids in here and Advil
and some.
and some Trident gum.
What are those
if you want that
fucking
too.
fish pill, like fish oil pill? I got some fish
fish
oil
oil.
pills.
Omega 3.
Yeah,
He has like his little those small baggies fucking creep me out.
and it's the Flintstone vitamins. I'll just say it, they're old. I'm just gonna say it now.
Guys, Chewie has been high for literally 7 movies
Well,
now.
it makes sense because, like, what the life of a Wookiee is like 1,000 years, right? So let's
Something
say
like
when
that,
you
yeah.
get drunk, you're drunk for a few hours, but when you're only alive for 80 years, I mean, think of the math of it.
That's how
He's
alcohol
alive for
works.
1,000 years. It lasts a long.
That's how
fucking
alcohol
time.
works.
Do you think when Daisy Ridley got this role, she's like, "Oh my god, I'm in Star Wars," and now she's like, "Oh my god, I'm in
have to be in
Star
Star
Wars." Like all the fans are just like sweating over her. It's like, "Oh my god, like you're so hot."
I want her to like offer
Yeah, I
him and be
guess.
like, "You're such a good friend." And he's like, God,
He's like,
fucking
"Fuck."
damn it! You're like a brother to me.
Like literally your
poking
brother.
me as we're hugging.
Chewie's like, I'm too fucked up. You're gonna need this jacket.
Yeah, I'm too fucked up to taste this chicken, so I have no clue where we're at.
Chewie's like, oh god, our Uber is on the other side of the base. There's Colleen Wing again.
There she is.
I always have a problem with how like expansive the I guess the Empire and this one the First Order is in terms of their bases, but they only have just as many TIE fighters as the Rebellion has X-wings. Like you would think they would have thousands and thousands of TIE fighters.
This is all the war part cycling. So you think there's just civilians over there just tweeting on Facebook, just like, this is where our taxpayers' dollars are going from. This is it. Just bitching about the election and shit.
That Asian dude was in X3.
The baboon?
Racist.
You
fuck.
That's sick, man. That's disgusting.
Like, please tell me that's
That
not what you
blue-faced
were-
monkey was in X3. No, he wasn't. He's computer generated.
Guys, I was actually talking about the dude.
Can we stop this? David Duke's about to subscribe to
God
us. We don't
damn it,
fucking
David.
want that, so I don't...
Actually, hang on, because Cycle and I can tie this back into something that we did. He is Detective Singh in the original Saw. Check out our Saw commentary.
Which he's also in X3.
He's not a baboon in that one, though.
But that's racist.
He's not a baboon in that one.
I'm looking this shit up.
But he is a
You're
baboon
looking-
in
He's
Saw.
getting his phone out.
Just Google baboon IMDb and just see his whole filmography, and then you'll...
There's got to be one listener out there right now that's on their phone being like, I'm going to check this shit out.
Yeah, his name's Brian fucking Banner.
The actor?
I'm gonna back into this. Start with this.
This was a huge scene, man. Once again, I'm watching this with my parents. My dad's a huge Harrison Ford fan. And he was just like,
My mom's a huge Chewie fan, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she really is.
did your mom do a lot of drugs in the 70s? With Chewy?
How dare you?
Well, she called me fat. So.
Yeah, shut up, Geiger. You're just being fat right now.
I know,
You're
I'm
just
just
big
being
stomach.
I'm just
That's
being
so
the
unfair.
fat dude on the pod. I hate it because, like, if anyone listens to Angry Joe show, they're gonna think I look like that fat bearded dumbass. that
Don't
can't
talk
say
so
anything.
slowly, like
Yeah,
way off the
I liked
out
the
of your
movie,
mouth.
but there was parts I didn't like. The fuck does that mean?
Thanks, Fat Joe. You're the second most famous Fat Joe. What's that tell you? Again, do you like that he has the mask on, or now that he's taken
Jeff,
it off,
what's
are you just
love
like,
got to
fuck
do with
you?
this, though?
Got to do? God, she has the jacket on now. It's like she just fucked. Posed like, yeah, it looks like I just banged her and she took it.
So,
over.
you know, way previous scene when everyone says, like, dude, to Harrison Ford, Han, you can't, like, fuck us, like we all know. He's the guy that would go into any strip club in the universe and, like, everyone's like, oh, hey, Han.
The strippers pay him.
Yeah, Han. It's like Tin Cup. I haven't seen you in 3 days. Been busy.
I was worried you were sick or something.
I was for a day, and then the other days I was busy. But now I'm here, so.
Alright, did Han die here on purpose?
But Jan is still alive.
Why would you get me on this again?
Okay, we
No,
know
we
Mighty
can't
Ducks
do
and
this.
Brian doesn't work.
I
well
think he
together.
did die on purpose.
Check out our
He
D2
knew, right?
commentary.
Do you like that his name's Ben? I kind of dig
Let's
that.
be serious for a second, because this scene was. This is a very iconic.
My mom
scene.
actually started cheering.
Yeah,
up for this.
even my mom kind of did too, and my dad was just like, "What the fuck? Like, why should I ever see a movie again?"
I was sad to see Han die, but I was really happy to see him die at the same time.
When he calls him Han Solo, that's the most calloused over way you could possibly talk back to him. Like,
Yeah,
say
his
first-
dad.
like, Jesus Christ. That's when Han's like, I may not have a shot.
I'm glad he killed him. I'm pissed that Kylo killed him the way he played, like they played him though. If he was more different.
Did Kylo actually kill him, or did Han kill him?
I think Han killed him.
I do love that line though. He's like, you don't need that mask.
He's calling him out for his emo, like,
He's
teenage.
like, the face of my
you don't
son.
need it.
My band's gonna make it, and I'm gonna play
You're
it.
They
one
have that long
gig
hair.
away.
Yeah, with the great hair, man.
The reason that I really want to see the shit with Luke in The Last Jedi is like, I wonder like what happened to Kylo that he got so upset at the world.
All right, I'm gonna need you to look at this.
Fassbender would be great, but he wouldn't work here. He's just
That's X3, right? That one right there.
yeah. Well, why are we talking X-Men?
And that's the Force
Wait,
Awakens.
this is an important scene.
I was right. You're right.
I told you.
Is that a baboon?
He's in the Inhumans also.
Is that baboon?
Is the Inhumans at the bottom?
I don't know, maybe.
Can we not talk X-Men for a second? Like, this is a really good scene.
Yeah, he is.
The supreme leader fucking Kim Jong-un right now.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. It's hard to like, and this is sucky, but like I get it. But like you can't judge this movie because like Geiger said, we don't know where the fuck the trilogy is.
Yeah. I judged it. We all judged it on our review that we did, but I think we were strict in saying we're judging this on one movie, not where it's going.
But him referencing Snoke and we don't know what happened to Kylo, it's unfair, but it's also frustrating.
So they all know what Snoke is. They all know who Snoke is. They all know everything.
is like-
I don't know if they know who Snoke
Yeah,
is.
but Han
He said
at least knows-
Snoke.
Yeah, but do they know who Snoke? I think Snoke
They
is a
know
fake
of
name.
Snoke.
They know Snoke is the leader of the First Order, but Snoke is not just Snoke. He's
So this
someone.
when he says I want to be free of this pain, do you think he's actually kind of reaching out to his dad, or do you think this is a play?
I think
I think it's
Han's
a play.
like, okay, I'm like, this is when Han knows. The only way.
I
for
think
him
this
to be
is
free.
Han. This is Han going, look, I haven't been a dad for 25 years. I'm going to try and be a dad now. And Kylo going, no, you're still not a fucking dad.
I
Han
think,
wants him to kill him.
I think he was reaching out. I think he's definitely torn. I just wish that. I honestly think if some other actor was giving these same lines like Fassbender, now that I heard that he was rumored, it wouldn't have been as so fucking emo, like fuck you dad and stuff. I'm like, dude, your dad's Han Solo.
This
Shut
is,
up.
for me, as a big Harry Potter fan, this is in the 6th book, Dumbledore saying please, and you're like, oh, he's saying please don't kill me.
Yeah,
He's
no.
actually saying please kill me
Yeah.
right here. Like, that's how I took this.
No, that's a great analogy.
I mean, the thing with this scene, the way JJ did it, you know what's about to happen.
Ooh, Kylo may have turned that on.
I love the Chewie thing.
Doesn't mean he wasn't expecting it and encouraging it. Maybe he knew by killing him it would... He said thank you, you know? Like, that's... He was helping.
Yeah, because I think right there he said, I just proved myself to Snoke.
No, he still struggles with it. The
He's-
last scene is...
I love how, and Guy, you talked about this, I think, on our review, but I love how we finally see someone on the dark side being pulled to the light.
Yeah.
It's the exact opposite of what we've seen for 7 movies. And so I think I would love to see Kylo get pulled to the light.
And don't they show a Leia scene here where she can almost feel it?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah,
No,
right.
she
That's-
definitely feels it. There's no almost
That's
about
awesome
it.
because she's force sensitive. That's a great scene right there.
And we've known that she's been force sensitive since return.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Or she's having withdrawals. Like, it's probably that, though.
Yeah. She's like, look, all I've had is Diet Coke and spearmint gum. I haven't had cocaine in about 10
Yeah,
minutes.
she just sat down because the room started getting dizzy, didn't she? Whoa, too much caffeine. I better sit down.
Chewie's gone into total Call of Duty
See,
mode
in
right
the
now.
in the books, though, see, in the books though, Chewie goes on a mission with Jason Solo, one of the twins of Han and Leia, and Chewie dies. And when he comes back, Han blames Jason and basically is like, "You're not part of our family. You should have backed Chewie. He's my best friend." And that's what turns Jason to the dark side, which is a huge fucking turn. And this is, I think it's kind of doing the same thing, getting rid of a huge character instead of Chewie, it's Han. But I'm really interested to see where they go with it, because honestly, I think everyone could say that they're going with this a certain way, but I don't think they're going to give us that in return. Or, Last Jedi.
No, Last Jedi, Ryan Johnson said, does not answer any of the big questions.
They have to... Okay, there is going to be parallel with the originals. I mean, obviously this movie shows it. I hope they don't go exact with
The
it.
Last Jedi
there
is
is
not-
going to be a twist.
The Last Jedi is not going to end well.
There is...
I hope
It's going
so.
to end dark.
It's
and
gonna
there's
end
not gonna be a
dark.
twist.
Ryan Johnson could be lying, but he said we don't find out about Rey and we don't find out about Snoke.
Which is fine, but there is going to be a twist. There has to be.
I really hope they develop Finn and Poe a little bit, and then bring it all together in the last one.
I'm kind of glad
This
JJ's
is
doing
fine. I
too.
like that he's wearing the mask, and Han asked him to take it off, so I'm fine with him wearing the mask here. But this is a great scene. So Chewie's crossbow has not only killed people, but it would knock people back fucking 10 feet. And this is what Corey Maggette said. It shot fucking Kylo Ren, and he's hitting his side like I want
he's
this
like,
pain.
yeah. He's so emo. I'm like,
He's fine.
He's so close
No,
to
no,
finishing.
he's fine, but it's just how he played it when his mask was off, where I'm just like, dude, you're getting a little too emo for me. But how he was written was perfect.
So
I
this
thought.
was in the trailer.
How
and
he
actually,
was played on screen was not.
I like this in the trailer. So they made you think that Finn was going to be the person that is going to be the next Jedi.
see, and here's what bothered me. Everyone in this room said he has no force in part of him, and yet he can handle like. Yeah, he loses,
or
but
is
still it's
Kylo
not
like
he's
fucking with him.
I think it's a mix of both. I think Kylo's fucking with him a little bit. But you also have to remember, he's been
Kylo's fucking
trained
with
since
him,
birth.
Kylo's
You
having
don't
fun
think
right
he
now.
is?
Well, he's
Kylo's
been
having
shot
fun.
with a crossbow,
He
too.
keeps hitting his side, and he's just like, I like this pain. I like this.
He's frustrated.
I'm finally in the ring. I want to fight.
That's what I'm saying. He's frustrated. He at this point, why would he not want to just kill someone? It's obviously that he's losing or Kylo's winning, but it should have been more than that. If he really has that kind of force advantage.
I mean, he was shot, and once you said that, he kind of did fuck him up.
Dude, my theater went insane during this scene too.
This is a cool fucking scene.
Why did he back out though?
Because
He's probably like,
It was coming way too fast. Is what it was.
Coming in too hot. It's like my ex-wife.
Fucking catcher called for a changeup and got a fucking 98 mile per hour fastball.
If you get crossed
off the
up, you
cock.
got to go out to the mound.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
So he's done now. We're gonna
Kylo's about to call a timeout and go talk to Ray. He's like, listen, I called for a change. He's like, well,
Can we talk about how dangerous his lightsaber is in terms of for the individual?
Oh, Dad.
Like that's not safe for you.
Dad didn't think I could handle this lightsaber. He said that?
Your dad said that? Wow, that's really... It sounds like he's not going to let you live, right? He also didn't come to either of our last 2 gigs. It's so weird you played that coffee shop. That's a great spot.
I know. There's like 18 people there. And only 2 of them weren't regulars.
Yeah, you know what that means?
Is it Sebulba?
No. He would never get his... Sebulba was dead from drug overdose at this point, clearly.
This is what I love about Star Wars. They cut from scene to scene. Like,
Very well.
you have a mono scene, then you have a big ass war scene with about 1,000 people.
There's
fucking
still
fighting.
nothing like Return when they do the 3 battles. At the same time.
Return is great.
That's the best. If we're gonna go,
The last 3.
yeah,
The last,
yeah. if
Because
we're
it'll
gonna
cut
go-
away. I'm like, oh no, I'm invested. I'm like, okay, I want to see this though too.
Because you kind of the 2 scenes is very easy to go back and forth, but the 3 is
they do it
very
to perfection in
impressive.
Return.
And nothing will ever do it as
See,
well.
I'm bummed that I wasn't on that one with you guys because Return of the Jedi is for me, I'm sorry, is the most hot and cold movie. I hate the first 45 minutes of that movie. I absolutely fucking love the last hour and a half of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so, like, I mean...
Your Force Ghost was there. We talked about it.
Yeah, we said Cyclist Force Ghost. That's all.
I felt it. I could feel it.
He was like, Geiger, you need another beer. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Force Ghost Cycling, I do need another
You know,
beer.
that's probably when I would get, like, my cravings. I was like, oh shit, I need a beer right now.
Like,
Oh my
laying
God.
down, what?
Bye.
That's really good CGI.
Great directing.
That's not real.
This lightsaber battle is...
So they actually
weak.
blew up
It's
a
kind
planet.
of-
It was great.
It's up there. I like it. It's fine.
This is what I like about it is, it's if you compare it as far as lightsaber battles, it's not as good as any in the prequels. But it takes us back to the originals. It's very, very similar to A New Hope and Empire.
Yeah.
And I like the locale, man. We've never had a lightsaber battle in the snow.
I like the snow.
And I think we're all going to contradict ourselves, me included, on our review. I said, what the fuck? How are we supposed to be afraid of Kylo? Rey kicked his ass with no training, and now she's going to go to Luke and get training. But
Rey's a freak, dude.
but
You don't know
I
what the
think
fuck's going on.
I think that they're going
She'll
to throw
never
a
say no to you.
But I think that they're going to throw a curveball at us. I think Rey's going to turn evil. I really do. I really
My thing
do.
is, like, I don't think lightsaber
They're setting it up. This is not
battling and having the Force go hand in hand.
You can say that this is like the original New Hope all you want, which I'll agree with you, but this scene is not, because like evil gets his ass kicked in this, and there's 2 more movies left. So is evil good?
I mean,
Is
evil
good
gets his ass kicked in A New Hope.
Guys, I
and
can-
Empire's where evil comes back.
No, it doesn't.
No, it
Like,
doesn't.
He fucking kills Obi-Wan.
He kills Obi-Wan in A New Hope.
Oh my god, they blew up the fucking Death Star in A New Hope.
That has nothing to.
And Obi-Wan didn't die. He killed himself. Just like Han. Just like Han. Obi-Wan died on purpose. You saw it. He
Look,
looked at Luke
you
and
give
was
me a
like,
Force
"Alright."
Ghost of Han. I'm
Cycling,
totally
I'll
in.
be with you forever.
I'm telling you, there are parallels, man.
Guys, I can't believe we're getting another Star Wars episodic film in like a month and a half. Although actually, by the time you guys listening to this, probably like 7 minutes.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I plan on dropping a little bit earlier than that, so maybe
No.
maybe like 3
Specifically
weeks.
7
I
minutes.
doubt
It'll
it.
probably be in November.
We like to cut these things pretty close.
Yeah, you've got at least 3 weeks probably.
Kylo Ren looks like one of the dudes on the Abercrombie bag you used to get.
It's too skinny, bro.
Kylo Ren looks
See,
like
right here, I wish that they would have just fucked his face up, like cut off his nose or something, so that now he
Voldemort.
has.
Wouldn't it be awesome
He
if
has to wear the
if
mask.
finally good took something from evil? So evil took Luke's hand. What if good finally fucked up something from
Takes
evil?
his wallet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where's
All those
virginity?
Republic credits he has.
all of it. Yeah, his jewelry and stuff.
He seems like. What if Kylo Ren just rocked a big ass chain?
And
the
Snoke
whole time?
did this probably, right?
With a fucking dollar sign on it.
Don't you think Snoke did the split?
Dude, I don't know.
No,
if
the
Snoke
planet
had
is
his hand.
blowing up
I
right
think
now.
I think Snoke had it.
I don't think Snoke did it. No.
The planet is
You're
being
on
so
drugs.
dramatic.
You've been hanging out with Chewie too long.
I am on drugs.
Blah. Wait, is that Brian?
Especially since I'm not getting better.
I should maybe try cocaine. Maybe I'll lose some fucking weight because I'm so goddamn fat.
Yeah, but you're also
You'll just
you're
die
also
of a
gonna
heart
want to.
attack.
Was it hard on you that Ralphie May died last week?
Yeah, it sucked because he was like,
He's like,
now
"Fuck,
I'm
he's smaller than I am.
now I'm the fattest guy.
I gotta be next up, yeah. You know what? I feel like the Emperor in Episode 3. He's fine. Leave him. Nah, he's for good. Leave him. He'll die. There's like not even any.
Stragglers are meant to be left behind.
No, he's not a straggler. He's knocked unconscious, trying to protect us. I don't see the difference.
Did anyone get that badge number that knocked out?
He's in the movie Detroit too. That's why it's like a little more.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's good.
So is Anthony Mackie.
It's my boy.
Yeah, he was in a lot of good movies.
He's
Like,
also in like
Cycling
Abraham,
on one of our
Naked
episodes,
Vampire
Banner
Hunter.
was defending the movie Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and Geiger goes, "Give me one reason why that movie doesn't suck dick," and he goes, "Anthony Mackie's in it."
Dude, I think we saw that movie together,
I don't
and
think
we were hammered. I don't remember one
remember.
scene.
It's
Hey
not
guys,
that bad.
guys, can you shut up? Someone's like, some just got blown up. The
Oh my
Death
god, it's
Star.
the Death Star.
That's never happened before.
Wow, I haven't
so-
seen this since.
If this wouldn't have happened, though, if that didn't happen, we wouldn't even probably be making.
That makes no sense.
But we
That's literally why we're talking about it. You're
I know,
right.
but if that didn't happen, we wouldn't be talking about New Hope.
So you're
at
saying
all.
if it wasn't exactly like A New Hope, we wouldn't be talking about A New Hope?
But it's just that part.
No, the entire
Not.
movie.
But Geiger,
Yeah.
to your
But that's the
point-
biggest part.
Geiger, to your point though, they did a lot of character.
That's the meat
shit.
on the
They
sandwich.
did a lot of character shit in the
The
third
mayonnaise.
act where you can let it go. Chewie's like, he's great. Who has my pot?
Yeah.
She's like, look,
He's not even mad about Han
People
dying.
are dying, bro.
He's like scratching himself the whole time. He's just like, God.
Leia's like, I heard you have coke. What?
He's
Like, why does she go to her for?
What if
like,
she just-
That's the thing,
for
we don't know.
like?
Maybe
Oh,
some-
I'm so sad. Han's dead. She doesn't go to fucking Chewie.
Does she even know who she is?
Like,
maybe Han did.
Chewie should probably like console.
What if
her.
Leia
I'm
just?
gonna be so fucking pissed if she's related to them somehow.
It will piss me off.
What if Leia was just drinking a Coca-Cola and threw it in the back of her shoulder and then started hugging her?
No, but it's a Diet Coke.
These people have had
There's no way it's
Three-
Diet Coke.
No,
seconds of
Diet
conversation.
Coke, spearmint gun, and cocaine is what Carrie Fisher lived
Oh, he's
off of
coming
for
down.
months.
He's coming down.
Yeah, he's coming
His
down.
headache.
Crashing.
Oh god.
Do you think the problem with the
He's
raid-
like, do you think like our government killed John Lennon? Like that's what Chewie's saying right now. I was like, I don't know, dude. Maybe.
That fuel can't melt.
But he
steel
was a
beams,
beetle.
bro.
Yeah.
Do you think the problem with Rey's lineage is that because if Rian Johnson isn't, I don't want to say lying because he could just be throwing us off. He says we don't find out in the next movie. So let's say it goes to the third. Do you think the problem is the longer these things sit out there and linger, like no one will be happy with
It's
the
building up
resolution?
for disappointment.
Here's the
So-
thing.
There's nothing.
No,
to be happy
well,
with.
and we're discussing, for
Because
we're gonna
you've
figure it out
heard
before it
every
happens.
Exactly.
So
We've
is-
already thought about each scenario. 100%.
Yeah.
So is the red arm C-3PO's masturbation arm? Is that why he did it in the comics?
Is he left-handed? I mean,
Zing,
is
zing,
it
zing,
what?
zing, 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 zing.
Is- is
What
it-
is that?
Oh my!
That's
what you sound like?
dude.
Yeah.
You think your left arm's a stranger? Get a fucking other arm on your goddamn
just
shoulder.
cut it off.
Yeah. Goddamn. Feels.
Oh, his ass.
There you
All
go.
right, yeah.
So
VII
my
sticking
last
in his
fact,
ass
and I was
again.
going to save it till he actually showed up, but I can't wait any longer.
Is it a fun fact?
That's what she said. And this one's not as fun.
No.
Mark Hamill originally had a larger, not much larger, but he originally had dialogue in this movie. JJ scaled it back. He was paid, it was confirmed, $1 million for this movie. And in his contract, about 90% of it was just for the promotional part of the film. Like, he had to travel to China, to Russia, everywhere.
He was on set almost every day.
Right. Well, the problem
He was?
Yeah.
No,
That
he-
would suck.
he had an NDA where he could not tell people that he did not have a line in the movie because a big part of the promotion was we didn't know what Luke's role was. So Mark Hamill literally just got paid to fucking fly around the country and talk about Star
No,
Wars.
fly around the world. He was on set the day that Han snapped his ankle, or that Harrison Ford snapped his ankle, and was like, Harrison Ford is the biggest badass I've ever seen. He snapped his ankle and was like, hey guys, I think it's broke.
Do you think there was one trailer party with Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford where they're all just like doing blow, talking about the old times in the 70s,
100%.
how it used to be?
By
Peter
one,
Mayhew
you mean every single time.
That'd be
Peter Mayhew,
awesome.
who played Chewie, they still let him sit in a few scenes too.
He's from Texas.
Really?
Yeah, he lives in the DFW area. We should go like sit outside his house. He'd be like, dude, get the
We're
fuck out of here.
recording this from outside
Yeah.
his house. You kidding me?
And he's still stoned
We're
as fuck.
here.
So I'm actually glad we're seeing this. 'cause
When's Chewie's 30 for 30 debuting? When he's like, when he was sober, he was great, but when he was fucked up, you didn't even want to be around him.
There was a time I told him, I said, you need help. And he said, "Grrr." And I said, well, if you're going to get racial, then we can't have this. So where are they going right now? To Luke? Okay.
They're going to
I was
Luke.
trying to think where this one ends, where the next one begins. So obviously she's on Skellig Island with Luke. Is Chewie with her then?
Yeah.
Like, or is he?
I
drop
think
her
he,
off?
yeah, I think he just
He's
drops
like,
her
I'll come
off.
back. I got to go. I'm not going to
He's
go.
the-
He's like, look, my
He's actually an
dealer's
Uber
waiting
driver.
for me, so
This is
Yeah,
Chewbacca's
okay,
Uber
got it.
story.
Yeah.
Or is it Lyft?
So hey, give me a 5-star rating. Don't be a fucking asshole.
She's like, well, you were a little late.
And
I
this
gave
is
you
the original
option
Jedi
and a
Temple,
bottle of
right?
water.
What's that?
Oh, he's taking her out.
This is the original Jedi Temple where they're going right now.
Yeah. This is where, well,
Can you sound more confident in what you're saying?
this is where all the trailer scenes are happening anyway.
No, wait, this is where the Power Rangers go in the Power Rangers movie, right?
Yeah, where's Mencia?
Mencia's
Yeah,
here.
where's Mencia at?
God, she's so sexy.
Well, I'm checking it.
If she apparently doesn't age if she stays on the island, so she would look just as hot.
Wish my ex-wife Rachel would have found an island like this. Also, if there was an island that made you not be a huge bitch, that would have been a good one.
Hey, Geiger, you
we
may not be
talked
fat if you were on this island
We
also.
Yeah,
talked
that'd
about
be
this in
awesome.
Rogue One,
That'd be fun.
but why couldn't he have dropped her off just a little closer? Remember the beginning of Rogue One? It's like,
It's
oh,
like
we're
a-
gonna park.
She didn't set
5
her
miles.
She didn't set her drop-off destination.
if I
Hey,
was-
park. Make me walk this.
If I wasn't fat on this island, there must be a torso track and like a fucking Bowflex on here or something that I could do all day.
Ooh, a Bowflex. Great reference.
and also not
Total
a water
gym?
burger.
Dude, Chrissy Brinkley called me. I would fuck you from 27 to 63. You're hot as hell.
But past
Just
63,
63.
it's just disgusting.
Specifically,
It's disgusting at
she
that
chose
point.
64. Is like, whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm getting a D-rection now. I dug this.
Does she
spot.
need the
totally
sleeves right now with
Yeah,
all
she
the
does.
lines?
It's hot.
Like-
The shooter sleeve?
She's
of
a
course.
defensive back in the NFL.
And if you're on a planet by yourself, why are you wearing a robe? I'd be naked. What the fuck? You own the planet, dude. You don't need a robe.
No, that's a good
Do you think he
point.
just looks at the ocean all day and just like,
Like,
but
shit,
what
when I work at
is
home-
life?
When I work at home by myself, I
My
don't have a
theater
robe
freaked
on.
out at this part.
I did too.
Your theater is a bunch of dumbasses. Obviously, it was Luke. Oh my god!
That's why they were freaking out.
I love his hand all fucked, like
Yeah, it's
his robot hand. I love it.
It's fucking awesome.
Stranger.
When did
So
he
what
look-
does this mean by her handing him Anakin's lightsaber?
I think it's so he
Basically-
will know that she was sent.
Yeah, basically he's like, she's the person
The
that
one.
she's the chosen one. Because
So what you're saying is she is going to bring balance to the Force.
because Anakin's
I
not
want him to be
because
like,
in his
you're
mind
a
Anakin's not the chosen one. He's not the chosen one. He's like
She is.
She's-
She is bringing balance to the Force.
pretty much.
So I'm right.
Yeah, fine, whatever it is.
This was a great way to end the
So, okay, but why is she handing it off
He
to
had-
him like
he
20
had-
feet away, though?
Yeah.
Here, take it. I'm
Here,
over here.
like, do you want it?
But, like, come get it, bitch. Like,
He,
what?
he had
Guys,
Luke had one line, and it was like pizza or Chinese takeout. Since she's staying,
guys, that was The Force Awakens.
That was
Fantastic. As is tradition, I think we have to do anthologies, right?
Of course, yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Horns, lead us off.
All right. My story is about my ex-wife Rachel.
No, Horns, it has to do something.
Banner, god damn it!
No, but it has to connect to the Star Wars universe.
Oh, it does.
No, but Rachel's just
Can
a
I
bitch.
start?
I
Fine.
just feel bad that Amanda gets no love from you.
Go.
So my ex-wife Rachel probably banged every fucking guy in this movie at some point. No, but actually, my anthology movie is going to be about Maz Kanata. She is addicted to the penny slots in Vegas, and she goes, and it gets so bad, her gambling addiction, that she says, I'm going to gamble these glasses. She can't fucking see without them. She gambles them, and she loses. And the next thing you know, she wakes up in a brothel 3 weeks later. Who's there with her? Lamar Odom. An angel comes down and says, one of you's got to go. Maz Kanata says, you know what, I'm going to take the charge here, Lamar. That's probably an analogy that you understand. Maz Kanata sacrifices herself, goes up to the high heavens, so Lamar Odom can live the very productive life that he's living now. Hope you're picking up my sarcasm at that last part.
Wow. Cycle, you want to go
Oh
next?
God, I don't know how to follow that
Fuck
up.
you, Rachel.
Jesus.
Rachel, I think you're great. I feel like when Chewie hugged Leia, that's how I feel about Rachel right now. Like, you know what? I don't hold a grudge.
It's a little weird.
It's a little weird.
But it's also not a completely wrong analogy.
It's not that wrong of an analogy there. I'm just going to go simple. We made a lot of references tonight. I want to watch the documentary of Kylo Ren falling around Good Charlotte for a summer on tour in his VDW van and
On Han's dime.
on his dad's credit card, following him around. Gets just like a lot of it's a lot of good times of him falling around just the whole time. He's recording himself on FaceTime saying like, Dad, you don't get me right now. Good Charlotte gets me.
got
You're
a
the
lot of
lifestyle of the
followers
rich and
on MySpace.
Han, you're the rich and the famous. You're always complaining. Always complaining. If money's such a problem, well, they got mansions. We should rob them.
rob him.
Banner, he's literally just quoting. These are not his words.
Alright.
There's a calf in the back.
The most if Good Charlotte was only that impassioned, maybe their music wouldn't suck dick so bad.
Alright, guys, I'll go next. My anthology. So we know that Han and Leia had some sort of relationship. That they fucked. And it produced Ben Solo, a.k.a. Kylo Ren. Well, why did it not work out between Han and Leia? Enter Maz. Yeah. So Han was just doing a routine, he's got to pick up like 16 kilos of blow for Chewie. It's a normal thing.
Slow Tuesday.
At Maz's place. Well, there was a crazy monsoon that came in. One thing led to another. Stranded there.
Gotta fuck.
Look, you got to take care of business. Han's got needs.
Han?
Is he Jewish?
You did say it like that.
It was an accident.
Han.
It was an accident, but I'm not mad I said it like that. And that is what broke Han and Leia up. That's my story. I want to know the love triangle.
Leia got most offended when he was like, honestly, she had less wrinkles on her face than you did.
That's when she got the Botox. She was really
Yeah,
offended.
shut up her face.
Geiger, bring us home.
Take us home,
So
man.
I'm gonna do a Chewie 30 for 30, and I'm not gonna give you the whole fucking story. I just love in 30 for 30s or ESPN 60 shorts. Whenever it's halfway through and they give you like an absurd information, and then they say, and after that it got bad. So it'd be like C-3PO is like, oh yeah, then he got Then he got addicted to cocaine, and he was a weed dealer, and he did bath salts and crystal meth, and then he contracted HIV, and then it got very bad. Like, how does it get worse after that? It makes no sense.
Like, oh my god, that happened?
The Chewy 30 for 30 would just be totally fucking awesome. Of him just getting HIV and doing coke and bath salts.
His HIV would have HIV.
Yeah, it would.
Guys, we are the Bro Force Squad podcast. Check out our website, www.broforcesquad.com. Subscribe to us on iTunes and YouTube. Leave us a comment. Follow us on Twitter at BroForceSquad. Not to be biased, but we're pretty fucking funny. For Matthew F. Geiger, Jeff Hornacek, and our legal counsel, Ronnie Cyclett, I am Brian Banner. We will check you guys next time.
Fuck you, Rachel.
It's a trap!
That was